Alex.
Oh, I did it the first time.
Teacher picked on you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Left did it the first time.
The second time, then.
That was
I
Luke.
did it last time.
We did it for Luke's campaign, I think.
I've done it before.
Not for this
You
campaign.
child.
Fuck's sake.
Make Tony do it. Alex is in a bad mood today.
Tony.
Okay, so we started off in the room with the. Oh, was that? That was the previous game. I'm recapping one too far. Oh no, we did. We started off in a room with it, where we killed the 2 elves and the Quaggoth.
Mhm.
From there, we tossed the bodies. We had a little nap, looted the room, gym jar, then opened the chest, shed the goodies out in the next room, I think. Then the big prince dude, the one that let us out, said, "No, don't go this way, go that way." So we hid again. Then we went upstairs, downstairs, played about a bit, jumped over the side, then fought an ooze.
You and Thorrik nearly fell to your death.
Nearly.
Sorry, we did what?
You nearly fell to your death.
Oh no. We would have had a plan. We'd have been all right.
Luckily,
Some
Quinn's got some
super-duper
reactions.
Heroes saved your ass.
Someone would have broke our fall.
Yeah, I was just saving myself from getting crushed by a dwarf.
And then from there we headed west. We travelled a little way. We then come to a big boneyard at some point after a rest and levelling up, I believe. Fought some minotaur skeletons. Oh, we've got a lovely cloak. Diving in the bones like Scrooge McDuck. Then we went northwards and met some gnomes who said, "Do you want to fight with us against these guys you don't know? Probably would, you could probably just go and they wouldn't even know you'd ever been here." We said, "Yeah, fuck it." Then we spent an inordinate amount of time trying to think up traps whilst we were really, really tired. And I think that's where we are.
It is. Yeah, so you left Falcon Vale, you escaped. As you left, you saw Mistress Silvara was looking at you, and as you left, she descended to the cavern floor. But that is the last you saw of her and her drow. You ran for about a day, took a rest. In the morning, you collected some food from sort of various mushrooms that you found along the way, covered your tracks, set some traps, kept moving, had a fight with some minotaur skeletons, defeated those, rinse and repeat, and then you also found some Faerzress, which you know to be some form of arcana energy, and it made specifically Quinn certainly act a little bit odd for about 10 minutes.
I was just scanning.
Yeah, you were just scanning, and then you met some what seemed to be friendly gnomes who had been under attack by some Duergar. They seem to be sort of run-of-the-mill Duergar from what he explained, and he told you that they can go invisible, and that they were about an hour's run behind their current location. You set up some traps in anticipation of their attack. So, this is where you are. Let me know when that's updated for everyone.
I see it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Becky?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you muted for me, Becky, but I did hear you. You're right, Alex?
It's not picking you up, I don't think. Maybe you're just not got it close enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
There you go.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, yours
so
is like quite low.
You've been setting traps now for about, you would think, 45 to 55 minutes. You can't quite tell. But all you know is that obviously it's very likely that these Duergar will be here soon. Just turn this down slightly. You, Lorabella, have placed an alarm trap at the top of the cavern. And Gnimish, you have held your fairy fire action if anything does move into that spot as well. From what I remember, you've got some poison caltrops in the same area. You've set up a battering ram here, which will move 15 feet to the left if it's activated. Do you remember how you set it up to activate? Is it a tripwire, or is it something you're going to shoot?
I don't remember.
I would assume, Quinn, where you are, maybe that you release it, or
Yeah.
you shoot it.
That
Sure.
does sound like what you said.
I'm
sure.
hiding.
Sure. Or Lorabella, or any of you who have got crossbows could shoot it
Yeah.
and release it. You've also set up some tripwires with sort of fine silken thread, which I guess you're hoping in the dim light they won't see. And you've set up various barrels of oil with ball bearings inside. And you've got one here which is atop one of the caravans with a zirconwood ramp leading in that direction. And at the back of the room, the gnomes have set up some barricades, giving them some cover. Okay. Is there anything else?
Sorry, what was the deal with the barrels? They're
The
filled with
barrels,
oil.
they're filled with oil and ball bearings. So, again, I'm assuming you're going to ignite them? Is that the plan?
Gotcha.
Okay. So, you sit patiently, and you just wait. You've got some light at the top end of the room. But you're pretty much covered in dim light. And you sit here for a while. You get the odd whisper from Gnimish and Jimjar, who can't seem to get their mouths shut. And then, after about 10 minutes or so, Becky, your alarm goes off.
Like full-on klaxon.
A-
Can you
As,
say if it was an audible
It's
alarm?
like a phone alarm. It's
well, I think either way she would.
Becky
She would
confirmed
brain us. Yeah.
when she did it that it was in her head.
Okay. I assume she's brained us that this has gone off.
I have, yes.
Okay, in that case, I will release the fairy fire into that same.
Release the river.
Where specifically was the alarm? Sorry, was it
Here.
The green
At
square.
the top where all
The
the
green
traps
square-
are as well.
No,
It's
the
the
green square
poison-
caltrops, it's further up.
Mhm.
Well, they're both about the same space.
Sure.
Yeah.
Within the
It
same
covers that
distance?
10 feet sort of area.
Both within the same distance.
Yeah, it's 20 by 20, so it's the whole chunk of it.
So you cast your fairy fire. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, Becky's alarm goes off. She quickly tells everyone that it's gone. And you see, as your fairy fire spell lands, a dwarf pop out of thin air, illuminated by your pink glowing fairy fire. And he doesn't seem to be wearing as much, maybe as much armor as you expected. And he looks quite tired, but he's alert and wide-eyed and shocked that suddenly he can be seen.
Okay.
We are visible. We have made a point of hiding. We are standing our ground, haven't we? That was what we decided.
I'm hiding.
Okay.
I'm sort of nestled in behind this column stalagmite. Sort of
I
thing.
left you guys where you had positioned yourselves, so
I thought
I've literally put
moved
myself
back
behind
here.
a
I
big
thought I put myself
stalactite
here,
thing,
so-
so hopefully I can't be seen.
In undercommon, then I can shout, "We see you, Dan Still."
he doesn't respond. But suddenly he starts to cast something,
Someone shoot him.
and you see as this Duergar starts to writhe, and his shoulders and his arms start to plump up, and then his chest, and then his legs,
Is it Popeye?
and he enlarges,
Yeah.
and suddenly you've got this hulking Duergar stepping in front of you.
Just out of interest, I'm guessing he failed his dexterity saving throw, didn't he, when he was revealed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Oh.
Have you got the thingy up before we do it?
Mm-hmm.
The thingy.
No.
Oh no.
Oh gnome.
Nice rolls, team.
I mean, he did bad too. We're alright. Not as bad as me, but pretty bad. Wow, Becky got the highest with a 12.
Rob, did you see my whisper to you?
No. When did you whisper?
Just
Oh,
before-
was that today?
Was it a
Yeah, just,
careless
just
N-
before.
It is not. No.
Okay.
It only lasted 10 minutes.
Okay.
Uh,
I RP'd that well then.
yeah, it was a bit boring for you. It didn't
Well, I
really
just
come
wanted to
up,
get
but-
something out of it, just in case.
it will come up again, I'm sure. Okay, so 1 second. I need to just roll for his, because you laid the cow traps, didn't he? So he fails that.
Get poisoned, nerd.
Right, he took 1 point of damage and he can't move any further. Okay, Lorabella, you're up.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna use my bow.
With advantage.
Fairy
with-
Fire gives you advantage. What else does it do? Anything else other than reveal them?
They can't go. They can't go invisible.
Invisible.
They can't invisible.
Or even if they go invisible, the glow, you know, the
Yeah,
aura is
yeah.
there.
They're covered in glitter. It's like an invisible
That's it.
man you've thrown a glitter bomb at.
I've been to parties like this.
I bet you have.
Man, I got my full name underneath me now. It's long.
That hits.
Yay!
5.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. This thing has walked into the cavern, stepped on the cow traps, it's holding its feet, and suddenly is invisible, enlarges, and then you hit it with an arrow. Noot, you're up.
Noot. You said he's not really got any armor on anything. He's just like a. He's just got like leather pants on. Is that it?
All I said was
Yeah,
he's
I'm
not.
pretty sure that's what he said. Yeah.
He's not armored. He's
Can I
not.
change my
defense.
light so he's green, so he looks like the Hulk?
He's lightly armored.
Ah.
Okay. I'll step out. Flaming sphere.
Ooh, careful.
Well, I was
Are you
going
gonna set
to
it off?
cast it onto the barrel.
Alright,
So
let's
you want to
fucking do this.
destroy all of those barrels which are set to chain
Eh,
before
I think he
reinforcements.
does.
Yeah. Luckily
think he
Noot's
did.
not right near a barrel.
Yeah. That one's out of range, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll be Sam, so that's not gonna reach.
can I have my ring of fire icon? thing?
Sure, you can. Yeah.
I assume you've got that song play, queued up.
This one.
Some Johnny Cash, is it?
Oh,
Yes.
there.
Ah! I'll just move the barrel. I can't control. Can you hear the fireworks?
Oh, mate, it's mental. I didn't realise it was Diwali.
There you go. You can move it now.
They've been playing the fireworks all week.
Actually, I will go
Okay. How long does Flaming Sphere last?
1 minute.
And are you?
I'll
That
stretch
barrel
up
is
the
going to ignite, isn't it? It's within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
A 5-foot diameter sphere of your choice, blah blah blah. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Does it spread? Does it have a spreading?
No.
I mean, it's fire. I think you need to make a decision on what's.
It's
gonna
going
happen.
to ignite that barrel if you put it. If you put it within 5 feet of any barrel, it is going to ignite that barrel.
And
Alright, okay.
the barrels were enough to spread 10 foot of oil, weren't they? So I think the theory was they were all going if one went.
Mm-hmm.
Those top
I thought they-
6 will. Yeah.
It's, all of us guys with dark vision hope we're covering our eyes.
I
Okay,
didn't think
so
that was the
you-
case, wasn't it? Words. Words are difficult.
Super was the case. Yeah, we specifically put into
no.
the chain
That's
reaction.
why
for them
the
top lot.
other
look.
3 or 4 are purposely apart. They were the fallback plan.
We
No,
said
you've done
it
it
was
now.
3 by 3 squares.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3 by 3 square like
It
that.
will
and
hit-
Won't touch.
It will hit a third square, is what we concluded.
Yeah, but the barrels themselves have a 10-foot explosive radius, so they will
Right,
detonate the next
okay.
one, and the next one, and the next one.
Oh, then I
But
misunderstood.
it won't hit this one. This one we
No.
specifically put out of the way.
All right, then I'll do it there.
Okay.
Or there. Oh no, there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
End turn.
No.
Okay.
That is
It's
I
gonna
will-
become a cow.
the old brown bear up again.
No.
Brown bear. Okay. We had a brown bear somewhere. I believe it was here. There's a brown bear.
I mean, I'm assuming the cavern's well lit enough with all the torches and shit going on,
It
and my flame
is
sphere
dimly
produces light
lit.
as well.
From about here.
The flaming sphere produces bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
I think it says.
So
And
he's super brightly lit and
it's
glowing
here.
purple.
Yeah. Sphere ignites flammable. Sphere.
Yeah.
Oh, the sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bright light in a 20-foot radius.
So you're concentrating on your flaming sphere,
hmm
and you've turned into a bear. This roar as Noot suddenly changes into this bear. And Thorrik, you're up.
I am going to cast Bless
Mhm.
at first level on on the bear,
Bear.
The blessed bear.
on Quinn, and
Yay.
on Lorabella.
Nice. Oh yeah, I'd do a blessed thing on myself then.
Yes,
So
Please mark that
blessed.
as appropriate.
I'm gonna
and
do angel wings.
I am concentration.
Okay. Okay.
Can't control
It's-
the bear, by the way.
And that's it.
Weird. You can control the bear according to this.
Oh, I've got the fucking.
What a fucking idiot.
What?
I've got the
No.
ruler thing. And you guys have got the ruler thing.
And I'm gonna move slightly there, and that's it.
Okay. It's the Duergar's turn. Remind me how the flaming sphere works if he moves past it.
I think it's just if it moves, and any
If he
creature that
ends
ends
his
its
turn.
turn. I mean,
Ends
it's
its turn.
literally it's right there.
Okay, it takes a step forward, and it tries to hit you.
What's he using?
He is carrying a war pick.
Oh man, he's a proper dwarf.
Warpick.
Is it like a toothpick sized for him, or did he just?
The
Right,
whole,
then.
everything with him grew.
It's
So
the
he's now
same,
got
it's
this
really small.
giant war pick.
Well, I
Uh,
think a tiny war pick would be just as scary.
and he
with that power
crits.
behind it. Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
So,
bear.
that would be double the damage dice, right?
Double the dice. Then
Oh
add the
dear.
modifier.
You take 22 points of damage.
Nice.
This thing that's just massive and enlarged has run up to this bear with its pick, and it's just gone straight into your shoulder. Your right shoulder is now sort of just hanging down and limping. Its blood pouring out of it. Quinn, you're up.
Okay. Shit, son. This proper break.
If only there wasn't a bear by that explosive barrel.
This is up in the air, right? So I've got line of sight where I am.
Yeah, it's up in the air, yeah.
What's this? It's 80 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my crossbow, I think, from here.
Remember your
Okay.
best.
Uh,
I am blessed. What does that mean? I can add a d4.
Yeah, to the attack roll.
So if you get blessed and you get your little song, you'd get
I
a
think I
fucking
need it.
D10. That's insane. That's so good.
Well, a d4 and a d6, yeah.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit him? I think it
It
does, right?
certainly does. Nice.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And who shall I sing a little limerick for?
Just as you're about to do this,
Okay.
Sapricot yells in your direction. That's just the scout!
I know. I just shot him with a crossbow. I've got plenty of these.
That's all he says.
That's why we're not shooting the barrels.
Yeah.
That's why we're not shooting the barrels.
Wee wee.
That's a different character. They're all blending into one now.
I'm going. I've got a limerick for each of you. Let's go for Gnimish. So I pull out my loot. Dring. It says, "There once was a gnome known as Gnimish, whose inventions took too long to finish. While playing with powder, the explosions got louder. Now his lifespan is severely diminished."
Brilliant.
Amazing.
And you get a d6 of inspiration.
In addition
Lovely.
to giving them that, you also get an inspiration token.
That was definitely
thank
worth
you.
it.
He's gonna get that every time now. He's done them for all of
Oh, I
them.
don't know if they'll all be good.
Only if it's that good. Okay, awesome. You just shot this thing. It's now got a crossbow bolt in its left sort of.
Testicle.
So I'm ready to do this, but I'm going to move just here, so hopefully I can't be seen by him.
Sure. Okay.
You know, he's aware of
Gnimish,
me, obviously.
You're up.
I'm just going to scoot forward so I've got a line of sight, and I will fire one of the drow bolts at him.
Mhm.
With advantage. With advantage.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll with advantage. I hit anyway.
So the inspiration, is that on attack rolls or is that? on
Yeah, so
damage?
you can choose
Okay.
to use it any time in the
Any
next 10
D20,
minutes.
cool.
isn't it, basically. Any D20 roll, I think.
Not damage, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, any
Okay,
d20
fair
pretty
enough.
much.
Right. 7 plus D4 for poison, wasn't it?
No, the poison doesn't do any damage.
He is poisoned if he fails his con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably right. He is a dwarf.
And with that, Steel Defender
Con save is 13. Okay.
moves to side the bear.
He saves his con save
He's a
Quite.
dwarf.
Saves the save.
quite easily. But he took 7 damage.
He did, yes.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is pretty fucked up.
I will also use my bonus action to heal my Steel Defender.
Mhm.
So he wouldn't be able to attack.
Okay.
Sorry about
Lorabella.
I'll do that. Just okay.
Yeah, you do that. Lorabella, you're up.
So I am just gonna hit it with my bow.
Go for it.
You got advantage now.
And a D4 or D6? Can't remember.
D4, bless.
Blessed. Okay. Roll for damage. Nice.
11?
Damn.
Tell me how you want to do it.
Just fire straight through his neck.
Straight through the neck. Okay. Again, with such precision that you've barely seen Lorabella miss a single arrow since you've met her. This thing flies straight past you all, straight into this thing's like Adam's apple and out the other side. And it falls to the floor dead. Awesome.
Well, that was easy. Can't believe how long we set this stuff up for.
Don't you?
And you're
need some
currently
healing?
out of initiative.
Right.
Has he got any metal on him that we can feed to our
He
Got
has
a war pick inside him.
Okay, so he
Jumping
has
warpick.
a war pick, a javelin, and then just sort of basic leather armor. Sorry, scale mail and a shield.
These are non-human size, so
Can I pick up one of the?
Yeah, they're currently massive. Although, as you remove them, if you remove them, the scale mail will return back to its original size.
That makes sense.
is that
Can I
better for
pick
anyone?
up a javelin?
No.
And actually, as it dies, it shrinks back down. Sorry, what was the question, Thorrik?
Can I grab a javelin?
Yeah, take it, yeah.
Nice.
Add it to your inventory.
Do you need some healing, you wee bear?
Just,
Okay.
although I can't think to you in my brain and in your brain.
Okay, I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. And I gently touch the bear.
I believe one of you still has a healing potion as well, is that right? I think Quinn used his, or did you use both?
Mine's gone. It got used in me.
Thorrik, I think, has the other one.
Okay.
Fucking hell, that's a shit roll.
Man, I got to the point where I just stopped casting heals at higher levels because it just always would give me like shit with the
4.
druid. It was like
I think Healing Word is so much better than Cure Wounds. It's crazy.
Healing word's the bonus action, right?
Yeah, it's bonus
Yeah,
action and
I mean,
60-foot range.
I just in the end was like I just can't be able to heal anyone. I'm just gonna wait for them to go down and then just try and do damage. That's the point I got to. Okay. So
Healing word is
you've run over, you've taken this javelin, and you've stripped it naked, and you've chucked the chain shirt in the Zorn. It greedily ate it up, and it still looks pretty fucked. About 5 minutes go past.
Then I lose my sphere.
You do. Fairy fire disappears.
Fire.
Your sphere disappears.
Bless disappears.
So I keep it. I'll keep it on the.
Bless disappears as well.
Sure. Bless
Okay.
also disappears.
It
And
might have blown our load, guys.
Yeah.
Sapricot and his men, impressed by what you've just done, have remained steadfast the entire time and just kept an eye on the situation. They're sort of ranged attacks at the ready. Okay.
I'm gonna cast light on a stone and throw it like over here somewhere, just so we've got a bit of light there. Because if they're gonna come in all invisible,
Okay.
Uh,
You're
Well,
going to be able to see right through them.
It
but,
doesn't.
But I mean, they might be able to see prints. Like if we're all focusing on this thing, we might still be able to see some kind of movement if there's light over there.
What's the radius? 20 feet, isn't it?
Yes, sir, I can link it if you need it. Bright light and 20-foot radius.
Okay. So let's just
So
make a
20 foot
little.
either way. So it's pretty big.
Here, what did you say? Ping it again.
20-foot radius. So
Yeah, just ping me.
well, I'm throwing it so, like from here.
Okay. So you throw it
Big
about
circle.
there.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, about 5 minutes or so go past. You're not exactly sure how long again, but nothing happens. And then you definitely hear something in this area.
You're on the wrong layer.
Can
of
I-
thinking.
Can I call Prince Darendil over to
In
hang
this
with
area,
me?
sorry. You definitely hear something here. That's Noot, that's you.
Can I smell anything?
Roll me a perception check.
He's smelled the dwarf now. He knows what they smell like.
Nice. Yeah, you absolutely smell Duergar.
Dwarven scum.
Fairy fire again in the same area, please.
Okay.
That bloody bear, he's gone over there where I can't
Yeah.
get the defender to give disadvantage on the attack.
I mean, does he know that that's literally where we're going to explode everything?
2 Duergar appear where the fairy fire was.
Let's hope they don't grow.
As they suddenly pop out of nowhere,
Ah!
You just
He's
killed
dead.
yourself. The bear
That was the close
explodes. And so these things pop out of existence. Obviously, into existence. They knew the bear was there, but you're surprised to see them, except for the fact that obviously you smelt them. You also see a Duergar appear here, here,
Oh shit.
here.
Right, oh, there's one right behind our lines.
Yep.
This one down by Sapricot and Ziku.
Shield wall.
What is it with this fucking campaign and a million tokens?
I mean, yeah.
Here.
Well, we had a big
Here.
group
You
of
just
people.
wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons by yourself.
Ah, it's insane. And here.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a lot. That's a lot, guys.
Well done, Noot. We could have got rid of all of them.
Yeah, you might be fucked. We might have to just fucking do this.
The greater good.
I'm not going to be hit though, am I? If you blow it up.
Yep.
Not
You're
yeah.
right
within.
now,
You're
but
in
I
the
don't know how you're gonna
third.
get here.
You're in the third
Yeah.
square, so you will be hit by
That one.
by this. Yeah, by this
10
one.
Yeah.
I'm confused by that still.
It's oil with a 10-foot radius. It will spill out and ignite, and thus ignite the next one.
Yes, I know. But a 10-foot radius hits me. So
Hang on.
shut up, me. I thought you were
What?
counting from the middle and then.
Either
From,
way,
We
right?
said it was a 3x3 square.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what we said. And I'm out of a 3x3 square.
I don't. No, because we.
You're touching
we
the 3x3 square, right?
Let me
We
just
s-
check. I'll just confirm. Hang on.
3 by 10 feet is gonna hit you. Yeah.
Because we set them up so they would all daisy chain.
It says
Yeah.
each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
Which would then set the next one, and then
So
the
that
next
would
one,
would hit you, correct?
and then you'd probably be
Yeah.
trapped.
To center 10 feet, that would
Okay.
hit you.
Then the 3x3 square was completely wrong.
I think we had discussed it, hadn't we?
We had,
Anyway,
yeah.
We
roll
were
for
talking
initiative.
about them hitting each other, yeah. I don't know why you went over there.
I put the steel defender to assist you for tanking.
They're fairy fire, I don't need assistance.
Yeah, let me just mark these two as pink. So you have advantage on these two.
Another great roll, Gnimish.
Solid. Solid as a rock.
No, not that one.
Ugh, no ideal.
Okay, we all rolled. Lorabella, Bear, Quinn, Thorrik, Gnimish, cool. Okay. The NPCs, your NPCs take their first turn, and what they do is they start to engage the closest Duergar, so the one by Gnimish. While they're fighting, Lorabella, you're up.
Okay.
So this one is currently being fought by your NPCs, so I won't worry about that one.
No.
Well, certainly some of the NPCs.
I don't think it really matters which one I go for first because there's so many of them.
True, but these two here have you'll get advantage on these two.
And
Oh, and
may
actually,
help
I
get
never
Alex get out.
roll their con save. Oh, they both failed their con save, so they get disadvantage on, I think it's attack rolls.
Oh, they're both poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
The ability check.
It might be, yeah.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, cool. Yep, go for it, Lorabella.
If I go for this one that's next to Bear.
Sure.
Next to Bear. We're just calling him
Bear.
Bear now. Nice. Fucking hell.
Nice.
Can
Hits.
I have bet your PC to roll?
Nope. It takes 10 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Thump.
But then I'm also going to do the Horde Breaker for the one next to it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go for it.
Double arrow.
No, 11.
Incredible.
Myth.
Okay, lightning quick. 2 arrows
You
straight
inspired.
again into the eye sockets of both these Duergar. This seems to be Lorabella's signature move. And they now just have a arrow sticking out of their right eye.
You only hit one of them, right?
Oh wait, yeah, there's an 11 hit.
Oh, sorry, it was 11.
That's
Yeah.
11
Second
to hit,
attack,
not 11
yeah.
damage.
You've got a D6 from Luke, so you can roll
And
that.
advantage.
And advantage, so you can roll advantage.
Oh, was there a
Might as
advantage?
well roll them both. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
you get advantage in there.
They're very fired.
Okay, roll a D6.
6.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
So that
Nice.
makes it 17.
Perfect, yeah. You hit both. Okay. And it's now
11 again.
So what Rob thought eventually. We got
Yeah.
there in the end.
it's
Yeah.
now the Duergar's turn.
We made it work.
And each one
Ah!
enlarges.
Oh,
Should we blow the barrel?
should we blow our load?
He steps into some cow trips, caltrops.
Okay, one
Well,
second.
That's a lot.
Yeah, look, there looks more of them, even though they're just bigger.
Have I missed any?
Not that I can
Yes,
see.
there's one here.
Oh shit, he's underneath that one.
Okay, yeah, they all enlarge, and that's their turn. You see as each one starts to again sort of mutate and grow, and their weapons and armor along with them. Bear, you're up. Nice.
I'm gonna
You get out of there.
one. I'm gonna bite this one, the toppest most one.
Roll for attack. With
Oh, did
advantage.
that not? Yeah, that didn't.
Nice.
Nice. 12
Okay.
piercing damage?
Yep.
This thing is fucked. It's on death's door.
I'll keep moving.
Mhm.
And I'll use my claws against the other one.
Sure. Hits. Nice. 9 slashing damage.
So that's 10 feet.
Cool. This is also extremely blooded by that.
15,
Well, and Lorabella's, arrows in the eye socket.
20, 25. So that's an opportunity attack from him at disadvantage.
That'll be from both.
Oh yeah, sorry. Derp.
Okay. They both take their opportunity attack,
Move back there.
Crit.
and
So
they
many.
attempt to hit you with their javelins. 14.
Yep.
And did you say with disadvantage?
With both of them will have disadvantage because they're fairy
14 and 13.
not fairy fired, poisoned.
Yeah. 14 and 13.
Yeah, they both hit.
Both hit. Okay.
have
You
great AC.
take 18 damage from both those attacks.
Are you still Bear?
I'm
What
still
you on?
there.
Nice.
I'm on. No. You'll see what I'm on.
Oh, you're on 1. Nice. I should stop calling it out.
Yeah, and I will. So hang on. So let me just calculate.
I should be able to
That's
get you out of there,
5.
Alex.
10, 15, 20,
Let's do a line.
25, 30.
I can get you out.
I'll say there. There we are. I'm good.
You're safe there.
Okay. Yep, you don't take an opportunity attack from that one.
No.
Are you done?
I am done.
Quinn, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, that shit.
Quinn's gonna do a little bit of movement, 5, 10, 15, just to get in range to cast on this torch here.
Mhm.
I'm going to try his brand new spell, which I thought was very appropriate for me. Pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Nice.
Use
So-
it part of your show.
Yeah, as part of my rock show that I like to put on, I make fireworks appear here.
Amazing.
Anyone within 10 feet, annoyingly they're dwarves, but they have to make a constitution saving throw or they become blinded until the end of my next turn.
Nice. So within 10.
So the
By the
con
light.
save, I don't know if it says it in there, it's my spell save, isn't it? Which I think is 14.
So it hits.
It's probably just going to be those 3, I think. Is that one? Or maybe, I don't know. 2 at least.
right on the edge of that one. Okay, we'll say it hits that one as well. So it hits, yeah, it hits those 3. And would you say what save?
Con save, annoyingly, 14.
First one was a 6, a 7, and a
Yeah.
7. They haven't got disadvantage or anything. No. Fucking hell. Yeah, 6, 7, and 7. What
So
happens?
they're all blinded until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Nice.
And I am also going to use another ability that I have acquired.
Mm-hmm.
My Mantle of Inspiration. Which means that as a bonus action, I use one of my Bardic Inspiration uses. Which means that up to 4 creatures of my choice that I can see. So I'm going to choose Bear, Gnimish, Thorrik, and can I see Lorabella? Just about. You get hidden behind the caravan.
Be far-fetched one next. I'm behind 2 of these thingy-majiggies, like in terms of your
Bonus
eyesight.
action, you can spend one use of your bardic inspiration to grant yourself a wondrous appearance.
Yeah, so I look fucking incredible. There's fireworks going off. I put on the silks that we found in that lady's thing, and I'm just strumming, just.
Coming away.
And so all of those people get 5 temporary hit points, and you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yay!
So get the fuck out of there. And Gnimish, if you want to move away from that thing, you also can. You get
Nice.
5 temporary hit points. And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run the
Right,
fuck
let me
away.
change. It's going to be hard to track that, but that is 5 temporary, not that it's going to matter too much.
And I can make it so
So
they're not quite to the
settings.
barricade.
And so I get to move 40 feet.
Move back, and then someone set those fucking barrels
1,
off.
That's the plan. Yeah.
2. So sorry, this thing is a ramp.
Yeah, there's a barrel at the top of it full of explodies.
Alright.
It was an idea I had when very tired last night.
Only would I can climb up the ramp as a bear.
Okay,
Just get
everyone-
the fuck out of there.
everyone behind the cover here is basically behind 3/4 cover.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
plus
not.
5 bonus to AC. Just so you're aware.
Nice.
I'm just gonna write that down.
Write that down.
This will be my only chance to use my Mantle of Inspiration, I think.
Awesome. So
It's
everyone who
changing colleges.
Quinn gave you 5 HP, and how long does that last for the movement? Is it just now? What does it say?
It's just a reaction.
It's immediately they get to use
So
their
I've
reaction.
used my reaction
Yeah.
for this round until
Cool.
the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool.
Not that I have much.
The hit
in the way
points
of
obviously just
reactions.
stay as
But the
temporary hit
opportunity
points.
attacks.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Thorrik, you're up.
Would sacred flame set fire to the barrels?
What does it say?
Well, let me just.
Flame-like radiance that descends on a
Yeah,
creature
it's
using
not-
range. Blah, blah, blah.
It doesn't even say what kind of damage it does it?
Well,
Radiant?
Am I right in saying
Oh,
without
radiant damage,
being
radiant.
too metagamey, Gnimish is up next anyway, right? He's
Yeah,
got a-
I alchemist fire.
Okay, gotcha. In that case,
If it does radiance damage, then I would say no.
I
Yeah.
I would say
I think
no,
that's fair,
just
yeah.
wanna make sure. I am going to cast Bless again
Mhm.
on Bear, Gnimish, and
Go Lorabella. I'm not here.
Yeah, yeah.
Although she never fucking misses, so don't worry about it.
It
Okay.
helps.
If you can
11.
put wings on, just so I know which one it is.
I have wings on. Apparently, I already do.
Gnimish and Lorabella.
Cool.
You're blessed
And
again,
I am
Becky.
concentration.
What's the bleeding eye of these dudes?
They are blind.
They're just- Oh, right, yeah.
There's still a massive fireworks display going off right now.
So they,
Which means they currently have you have advantage against them, and
they all they automatically fail any ability check that requires sight.
and they get disadvantage on their attack rolls as well. Nice. Gnimish.
I am
You're
going
up.
to deploy the alchemist fire via the catapult mechanism at this chap.
Mhm.
Does he save?
Who, sorry?
It's the first guy, this guy here.
He rolls an 8.
The 8. Okay. So he would take 12 damage before the alchemist fire.
Okay.
Would then 1d4 or
Okay.
a creature
So
can end his
you
turn.
fire
makes it-
your
yep.
catapult with the alchemist fire at this guy. Tell me how you want to do it.
Okay, so I cast the alchemist fire flask right down the guy's throat. He keels over, holding his neck as though he's choked to death. And just as he hits the floor, he kind of belches. Fire goes out and hits the barrel.
Like a little volcano.
Excellent. So every other Duergar nearby sees this thing enter its mouth.
Actually, these don't see anything.
Don't they?
See fuck all.
True.
They just think
They
it's part of,
hear
they just hear it and think that's part of the fireworks.
It's part of the
everyone that
show,
can
okay.
see. He falls down, explodes in fire, and this barrel detonates.
Nice.
As it explodes, it sets off a chain reaction, and this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one also ignite. And that's a lot of things to roll.
Good.
So I think it's 2d6. Yeah. Okay, so tell me how you want to kill this one. Tell me what happens.
Right.
All
He-
bearings in his eyes.
Yeah, the ball bearings haven't actually exploded. That barrel's just started leaking,
Oh, was it? Okay.
and the balls are really slippery. And he kind of just treads on them, tries catching his movement for a moment, and then smacks his head on the rock behind. And as he does, part of his metal armor ignites the next barrel.
1, 2, 3. So
I don't know how it works, but if
Amazing.
it's a deck save, these guys all fail the deck save for any explosive thing that happens.
okay.
Probably is a deck save, I'd have thought.
Yeah, just thought I'd ask.
Okay. So yeah, those 3 fail. This one here succeeds, and this one succeeds. This one here crit and is fine. Okay. These 3 that are blinded take. Fucking hell. Okay. Right. The 3 blinded ones, as this chain reaction sets off, flaming ball bearings pierce through their bodies, and they are literally peppered. And they're all on death's door. But these barrels are now gone.
Yeah, remove things, make it run better.
Is there lots of fire there now?
It's oil, right? So
It's oil. It's on fire. Yeah. They will take 1d4 damage at the start of their turn.
We can see quite clearly anything there for a while, I should imagine.
You definitely can. This one, he takes Yeah. He also gets hit. Not for quite as much, but he's pretty bloodied. And this one... just barely gets hit by this barrel here. But has taken some damage. Okay. And this one also takes a little bit of damage, but that's it. This one here. Nice. Okay. Gnimish, is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to use my bonus action to get Steel Defender to a rend, forcing powered rend at the guy within 5 feet of him. I assume that's 5 feet.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Is he like a robot horse?
Hits.
It's like
Hits.
Matilda.
Cease.
Do you know what? This is so
Tony's got a
frustrating.
little control and he's like...
Oh,
Does he have a SREMAC?
good job, Tony.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, this so your Steel Defender, on your command, bites down at this thing, and it's basically just taking a nip at its thigh. Okay. Sapricot and his men are up. They engage in fight with this thing down here, and the NPCs on from Velkenvelve, they start to fight this one here. And Lorabella, you're up.
Yep, so I'll gonna fire a bow at this one.
Yep, go for it.
Was that the one
Do
that
you,
was a
do
death
you get
stop?
advantage against blinded? I can't
This
remember.
one, this one, and this one are on death's door. This one's
I'd imagine,
blooded.
Yeah, you get advantage.
This one and this one have been injured.
If you go for one of the middle ones, you'll get Horde Breaker.
Should get a breaker on most of those right here.
Within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any of the blindy boys?
I'll stick with this first one.
Yeah, you got advantage.
I have when it wants to work. Turns green. Why?
So how does Swordbreaker work? If you...
5 foot if it hits.
Shift not working. It might be that.
It's just on this website. It doesn't work.
Just roll
Yeah.
it twice. It's fine.
There we go.
I was thinking.
hits.
Cool.
It's the wrong thing. 10 damage.
Nice. On this one?
Yep.
Tell me how you want to do it.
Pretty much our signature. It just goes for its neck. That's where she always aims for.
Going for the neck.
Trying to win.
Cool. Yep. Okay. As before, you've gone straight through through its neck, and this thing just falls straight back and lands on its back, and it is dead. Nice.
It is dead. So Horde Breaker.
Kill the next one.
If only you'd attacked the middle one first, you would have got Horde Breaker on 2.
I don't think that's how door breaker works. It's just once
Does.
per turn.
I can
No,
tell.
it attacks any within a 5 foot radius.
Yes,
Okay.
I can still hit the one to its
Yeah.
rack.
If it's a 5-foot radius, then it probably wouldn't work that way because you'd be hitting like
Okay.
one side of it, right? That makes
yeah,
sense.
I guess yeah.
Because like 5-foot radius is just
Yeah.
touching, maybe. I don't know. It's a weird one, but go for it.
Yeah, it's a weird terminology, I think.
It's
Nice.
nice.
No, it's not Tony. It's just one attack.
Is it?
Yeah.
It just hits one person.
Once on,
everyone.
once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a
Yeah.
different creature that's within 5 feet of the original target.
Awesome.
Okay.
Tell me how you want to do it.
Just she aims a bit higher with this one. It goes straight for its forehead.
That is a bit higher.
Okay, so you let loose your first arrow, it goes straight through the windpipe of this first one, it falls back, and then instantly the second arrow pierces straight above its eyes, in the middle, through its cranium, and it falls straight forward into the floor with a mighty thump as it does. Nice, and it's now the
Those two had a
Duergar's
really
turn.
shit day, huh?
Okay, right. I think that was right. This one here is going to take a shot at the Steel Defender. When I say shot, I mean it's going to hit you with its war pick. And it crits. Fucking.
No, Dogbert.
Okay. You take
Are we calling him SD?
It takes 14 piercing damage. Luckily, it rolled 2 1s, so. So please mark that on that. This one here. Oh, what's their movement? 25. This one here moves to here. This one moves to here. And this one steps forward. And steps to here. And rolls a dex save for the
Tripwire.
thing and falls prone.
I was going to say he fails dex saves automatically because he's blind.
Definitely, he falls prone. He also rolled a 6, so that was good. That'll do. This one is still in combat with Seraph and Bupido. And Prince Derodor has also moved up to fight this one here. This one is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. Towards Noot. And attempt to hit you with its war pick. And rolls a 6. Okay. That does not hit you. And I believe that is that. As this is happening,
Everybody dies. Rob's just producing another 30 tokens to put on the
So,
battlefield.
just because we're wrecking them, you don't have to add more. It's fine.
well,
Just
I have
let
a
us feel
set. I have a
cool.
set number that I meant to give you.
Is it one more?
Your prescribed amount of Duergar.
No, it's not. You see another 3
More than one.
unvisible themselves into existence.
Uninvisible.
Mhm.
Unvisible.
Okay.
We'll make them invisible, I assume.
Noot, you're up.
No. At this one.
We're gonna burp on him.
As this is going on, you can see Prince Derendil and Seraph clawing and thrashing at this thing with their swords. Bupido's got a pike, he's stabbed it into the chest of this thing. And behind you, you can hear a commotion behind the caravan near Quinn. And there's definitely a fight behind you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run this one. No, did you say the dog gives advantage or something, Tony?
No, you're not in range. It would if it can use a deflection attack, like it has its own
Right, gotcha. Okay, cool. That's fine.
reaction.
Yeah. Just
24.
imposes disadvantage, right?
Oh, rolled a 1 on that.
It's a good attack.
Yeah.
Nice, it
And
hits.
then pull out with the claws.
Nice.
Bless. I'm guessing Bless isn't going to quite do it. You might as well roll it.
Yeah, might as well. I've got it. I don't use it or anything, do I? 12 to hit.
Okay, you bite down on this thing's leg, and it roars as you're just gnawing on its leg. But as you release, you go to hit it, and it just takes a step back. It doesn't want to mess with this bear that just bit down on it. And you do 5 damage. Nice.
Yeah, I can't
Barely
do
damage.
anything else.
Deflect attack imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature. Doesn't give advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same if you have a shield.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
advantage on.
Is that your go?
I've got no. Yeah. I
Nice.
don't have much more
Quinn.
to do as a bear.
You're up.
Oof. Okay. Quinn's gonna keep running this way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Five.
excellent.
He's going to stop and try
I
and.
didn't have inspiration, did I? You didn't give me a bardic inspiration, did you?
No, I sang a lovely song to Tony.
That's it. Yeah.
I
mean,
can't
it was
believe you've
such a-
forgotten the limerick
It
already.
was just a forgettable song. I just.
You prick. Just checking the range of this. It's a 20-foot cube or radius. Creatures within 20 feet of a point. Yeah, so I'm going to try and cast sleep on these three up here, the three little ones.
Go for it.
So it is. I'm going to cast it at second level. I think I can do it from here. There we go.
Roll good.
Oh, I didn't roll them.
So
Just click on the
7d8,
5d8
is that
and
right?
I'll click on the 5 and then I'll click on the. Fuck's sakes.
Okay.
It's about average. So,
Okay.
Starting from the one on the left.
Yeah, sure.
26.
So
26.
you see Quinn. He starts to mumble some words and move his hand, and he's definitely got something in his other hand. And this Duergar here just falls to the floor.
Lullaby.
He's singing it a lullaby.
So he falls asleep for a minute.
Yep, sure. The other two seem completely unaffected.
Yeah, I suspected it wouldn't do too much more than that. And I will inspire my good buddy Thorrik, I think.
So who's got Bardic Inspiration now?
Tony's still got it. He hasn't used it.
Tony and Thorrik, yeah?
And Thorrik will, hopefully, after this.
Okay.
Linky.
Can we do a colour for that? Just do orange or something.
Sure.
Give that to you guys. There you go.
Orange inspiration.
Nice. We'll never forget that now. A dwarf that was wide as a wagon likes drinking from his favourite flagon, but the beer gave him gas from his gigantic ass, and the smell could have knocked out a dragon.
Hey!
Does he get double inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, you get another inspiration token for that. So if you want to give yours to another player who doesn't have one,
I'll hand one over to Bear. So you're also
I believe
inspired by
some
how
of
good that
you
was.
had one. Let me
I'm
just check.
already inspired.
Oh, who's
now.
not got an inspiration token? Then?
I
That's
don't.
regular inspiration, not
Oh,
bardic.
regular
Noot
inspiration.
and
yeah.
Lorabella have a regular inspiration.
Okay, then I'll chuck it over to Tony,
Okay.
Nice.
and I'll back one more
I'll
away.
try
You
not to
keep
waste
making him
mine.
sing constantly. Inspirations for everyone.
I think I
Amazing.
spent mine on a drinking game.
Thank you, David. Cool. Thorrik, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna slightly move, probably.
Slightly move.
Can you slightly move in
I
front
don't
of me?
believe that at all.
Just twitch a bit.
Slightly waddle, and I'm going to cast on that motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Guiding bolt.
Death.
Go
Cast
for it.
death on him. Yay, probably a hit.
Absolutely hits. For 14 radiant damage. Amazing.
14 radiant. Yeah.
This thing, impacted by this radiant force that explodes in its face, is just absolutely stunned by this and looks visibly hurt.
That's Murgo.
Nice. Gnimish, you're up.
I'm just going to scoot forward and shoot at this chap with my hand crossbow.
The next
Cross-hand bow.
attack roll against that creature that I just hit has advantage.
Okay.
Nice. Is that a hit?
16 just hits. Was it on this one? Sorry.
Yes.
Yep, roll for damage.
Sorry. It's selected. Oh. Oh, it's not carrying it across. I'll just do it in here. So it's D6 plus 5.
Karen, you know you can just literally click where it says crossbow hand in.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, because I'm using the other thing.
highlighted pink or whatever that colour is.
I got
So
two
11?
screens set up, so I was using D&D Beyond for the damage. It just wasn't.
Tell me how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I shoot it, copying Lorabella, I go straight through the neck.
Mhm.
But as it just hits him, two thin, narrow blades pop out and just literally just take his head off.
Amazing.
Dope.
This thing is dead.
And I shall use my bonus action to get the doggy to kind of heal himself. A little flap opens up and these little metal spiders crawl all over him and give him that many HP.
Hey.
Oh,
Very nice.
He's at full health.
It's back to full health, yeah. Okay. Okay. You can hear Sapricot and his men fighting with this Duergar.
Keep going, you'll get that one, guys.
And Lorabella, from where you're standing, you can see that this thing looks very blooded.
What one? Sorry, the one behind the lines here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And you then see Noot, Gnimish, Quinn, Thorrik, all of you. Lorabella. This one here, again, has just been clawed by Prince Darendil, stabbed by Sarith, and this hook,
Booped by Bupido.
hooked spear, yeah, goes
And
straight
booped by
through its
Bupido.
foot, and Bupido just leaves it there for a minute.
So they call it Bupido.
And this thing, again, it looks absolutely bloodied. Okay,
Did he boop it though?
Lorabella, you're up.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I am just gonna hit this one behind here.
Mhm.
That's right next to us. Come on.
Nice.
So good at this.
11 piercing.
She's secretly hacking.
This thing,
Yeah.
you go again, straight into this thing. You haven't missed. This thing is on death's door.
Do you reckon you could just make that like attack thing, and like just a JPG and just post it? I did it.
Just keep pasting it in.
Yeah.
It's another Duergar stone. This one, absolutely covered in blood. This thing has been poison darted and stabbed and shot with Lorabella. Attempts to hit this gnome here.
It's just a red shirt. It's
And he
alright.
hits. He hits this gnome with one attack, and the gnome just falls unconscious.
Oh no.
Oh,
That-
gnome!
Oh no, it was what's his face?
This one here steps up and starts engaging with Eldeth and Jimjar. And this one steps over Tripwire and falls to his feet.
Falls to his feet.
Sorry, falls to the floor. What was I using for that? These things are not rolling well.
Good.
This one here is obviously still asleep up here. But these other two, you see, grow in size. This one, over by Prince Darendil, steps up to Noot. Yeah, let me just move that one out of the way. Prince Darendil takes a reaction to hit this thing. And hits for 6 damage. And he's going to hit you, Noot.
Mhm.
And he crits.
Ah!
Oh damn! If I only remembered to move that bloody dog.
For 16 damage.
The bear poofs from existence, leaving me in my halfling form, taking 10 damage in my halfling form. And I am sad.
This one here stands up and takes a step forward.
He's still blinded though, yeah?
It doesn't really know where he's going. And this one here takes another shot at the Steel Defender. 22.
Yep, it hits.
Take 11 piercing damage. These two up here move forward. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. One to here. and one to the other side. Okay, I think that's all of them. I say bear, but you're no longer a bear.
No.
Can you set off those barrels now? Those backup ones over there. You can't really see them, but there's one.
So in my,
There's one there, and there's one there.
I'm
there.
now in my halfling form.
Mhm.
I will once again flaming sphere, and I can't see. I'll put it in the middly bit of like, whatever sets off barrels. Like there, is it?
Sure. Yep. That'll set off. That'll set off that one,
So
but it won't set off the other one.
that's fine.
Even the explosion won't.
Okay, so that's my main action. And I will, as a bonus action, move it one across.
Very nice.
So I assume just
Okay. So as you
Okay.
cast Flaming Sphere and ignite both barrels, they explode. Ball bearings go everywhere. Sadly, the one in the middle gets hit by all of them, and
Sadly.
just
He was already fucked.
gets
He's had a
ripped.
really shit day.
Yeah, he just gets ripped apart by these flaming ball bearings, and he's dead. The other two take
he will take damage as well, would he not?
damage. They do. He does, yeah. So he takes that. Oh wait, hang on. To roll for deck save. Yeah. Fail. 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 Nice. Good job, fucking Duergar.
The giant dwarves aren't very
18.
dexterous.
Yes, weird, right? Okay, this one takes that, and so does this one. Takes. What was it? 9, yeah. Okay, this one on the right here is on death's door.
Sorry, could we just say I moved it that side? Is that cool? Instead of to the left of the barrel, I moved it to the right of the barrel.
I'm gonna move this dead one out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, Quinn, you're up.
Hey.
Sorry, carry on.
I will move.
Mhm.
And I'll just have to take an opportunity attack. So I'll be moving away from this one.
Okay.
So if he wants to have a swing at me,
He most certainly will. Again, he's gonna hit you with his war pick. Gets a 7.
haha. So 10, 15, 20, 25. There we are. We'll go here.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know what is that like a. I don't know what I'm on, but I'm on a thing. So
It's like a tent,
that
right?
is.
So
Yeah, it's just a 10.
okay, I'm under.
For a moment, I
Come
thought you
down,
just like
then. You're
stood on a
too tense.
stalagmite. That doesn't sound very
Yeah.
comfortable. Okay, done.
Yep.
Nice, Quinn.
Quinn's gonna raise his crossbow and try and hit this guy.
Mhm.
20.
Hits.
Crossbow light.
4. 4 damage.
Okay, you hit this thing in the shoulder.
Yep.
It roars out, but it is still alive.
How are you doing, Alex? Are you hurt, or
I'll
did
be
much carry over? Sure.
I mean, probably.
I've got heals. I'm just gonna follow my heart and heal my little buddy anyway.
Mhm.
So you get a healing word for my bonus action. You get 7 health back, Alex.
Hooray
Neat.
for 7 health.
Nice.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bravely run away.
Okay, are we done?
I'm done.
Thorrik, you're up.
Right, I am going to do that one.
You're gonna do him, are you?
So this one, this one and this one look like they're on death's door.
I am going to just.
The others have all been injured, but they're okay at the moment.
I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Sacroflame.
Sacre Flam.
Dex save.
That's a pretty good roll.
On that one, yeah? He gets a 14.
Fuck. Well, that's me done.
Gnimish, you're up.
I'm going to shoot at that guy again.
Mhm.
Did was that advantage thing still in play, or is that all gone now, Thorrik?
Yes, yeah, that's still going.
Bless is a plus, is a
Bless
d4.
is just plus yeah, D4.
That misses, I'm afraid. Even with a d4.
I'm going to use my d6 then, Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. You might want to roll the d4 as well.
What, the d4 first, yeah?
Yay.
Hits.
Okay, let's see if this rolls the damage. It's not carrying a bloody damage across.
Just click.
Nice, yeah, it worked. Tell me how you want to do it.
I shoot him, and I kind of realise that I've accidentally shot him with a drill bit, and it just kind of zzz, kind of sticks in his head.
Amazing. Okay, so you shoot this thing. Sorry, Cam?
Sorry, no, go on.
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Hooray!
I will get my doggy to bite the one above as well.
Sure, go for it.
It doesn't actually have an attack on here, you have to go to a separate sheet. It's most frustrating.
Multiple monitors, multiple tabs.
It's a plus
Yeah.
4 to attack, so you can just roll d20 and add 4.
Okay, yep. Oh, I've done it anyway, there we go.
Or just, click on that sheet. I mean, I've got it too. That misses, I'm afraid.
Oh, bad luck, SD1.
Okay, Sapricot's up. Seeing Lorabella just shoot this arrow into its back, he steps forward, leads his men, and attempts to hit this thing. He's also carrying a war pick, and to show his men he's not afraid, he fucking crits, and absolutely destroys this thing. The war pick goes straight through, up into its throat from its bottom jaw, and you see this thing pop out its eye socket, and it falls to the floor. Okay, it's the NPC's turn. Eldith and Jimjar both take attacks at this thing. Eldith takes 2 attacks with her short sword, crits on one and misses the other, and she does
Slice him up.
7, 9, and Jimjar does. Jimjar misses with both his attacks, but this thing is pretty bloodied by Eldith's attack. Lorabella, you're up.
So I'm gonna have to move because nothing's in my line of sight.
That thing is only covering you about 3/4, so you actually can just see above it.
Okay, cool. So, can I go for this one?
You can indeed, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. We will aim for that.
You are tall enough.
Bear in mind, most of these are gnomes. They're all very short.
True. Is there advantage? Sorry.
Not on that one, no.
Oh, cool.
But you're still blessed. So
It doesn't matter. Again, with complete
Jesus
precision,
Christ.
you hit this thing. Roll for damage.
9.
9. Fucking hell.
9.
It's a fucking machine.
This thing is... It couldn't be further from death.
Couldn't be further.
Wait,
That
couldn't
sounds
be
like it's very
closer.
healthy.
Couldn't be closer to death.
You need to work on your wordings.
That's really funny.
Is that your go?
That is me done.
It's the Duergar's turn. 10, 15, 20, 25. This one steps up to you, Gnimish. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one sets up to you, Noot. This one here attempts to hit you.
Prone.
Which one?
Oh, he's got a thing.
Yeah, he tripped over the tripwire, so he was prone.
Oh, okay. So let's say he's back here
So he
then.
can go up and do half his movement.
And this one's going to hit you. So it gets an 18. Oh, it misses. So this thing attempts to hit down at you with its war pick and misses. But this other one steps up and is going to do the same. Gets a 22, so it hits. And you take... take 11 piercing damage from that attack, Gnimish.
Actually, I've got 5 temporary ones as well. Okay.
Cool.
No problem. Should be on.
This one up here is going to attempt to hit your Steel Defender again. And gets 23 to hit. Which does 10 piercing damage to your Steel Defender. And I believe that's all
Most
of
of
them.
the cogs have fallen off for it, but it is.
Ah, no, this one here is going to attempt to hit Jim Jar. And... oh, it hits him. Okay. Yeah, Jim Jar gets hit with its massive war pick. And he looks a little bit troubled by that attack. Noot, you're up.
Yeah. I'm not in the initiative tracker by the looks of things.
You're currently bare. I can see it.
Yeah, he
Right.
just moved you.
Bonus action, I'm going to boot my sphere into this guy.
Roll for damage.
Well, he has to make a DC 14 dex save.
He gets a 14.
Prick.
Just double check. Yeah,
You
DC
are-
14 dex. And I will bonus action shift into bear again.
Isn't it a bonus action to move that?
Oh shit, that's a good idea. Yeah,
It's
Well
a
done.
good idea.
good point. Completely forgot about that. In that case, let's see. What can we do here? Let's go with. Can I do that? What's the range of that? 30 feet, I think.
You can hit any of them.
30 feet. Completely forgot about. Okay, I will move just one in.
Mhm.
And I'm going to Thorn Whip this guy up here. And I'm going to drag him
I
through the,
don't see anything.
I didn't see you ping either.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that guy. Oh, I
Yep.
forgot he was there.
You can drag him through
Thorn
what?
Whip. Drag him through the
Yep, sure.
ropes.
Nice.
Ugh.
Is that a 12 to hit?
Yeah, oh, but I've got
You're blessed.
thingy. Actually, I can use my. I got regular inspiration, haven't I? Let's turn that to advantage. I'll spend my regular inspiration.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Nailed it.
No,
You are
get-
blessed.
Oh no, I'm fucked. That's right. Oh well, we'll try a D4.
That's
So
a
that's
12.
a 15 to hit.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Cool. That's really annoying because had I rolled a 1, I would have got to re-roll it. But I rolled a 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang around here.
Quinn, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try and show that I'm just as good at firing arrows as Lorabella. Even though I'm super not. Out of these guys, who's most hurted, Rob?
Out of those two,
Would I say? Yeah.
they look almost the same.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the one on the left then, and miss terribly.
Remember, this barrel is still up here.
Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do about it from here, and I don't want to go near him. Cool. I mean, I guess I'll just sing a little song for someone then. I'll sing a song for Lorabella, even though she never needs it. I'm singing it right into her ear as well.
Whisper.
An elven dame named Lorabella was locked up in a dirty drow cellar. The future looked grim till she laid eyes on him, a handsome and brave half-elf fella. And I wink.
Lorabella, I'm going to go with your input on this one. Do you think that deserves an inspiration?
Deserves a pat
Did
on
you-
the back. nothing
Did you
else.
did
Well,
you retch or did you
Just a
smile?
pat on the back.
It can inspire you in different ways, right? She's going to prove how much better she is than me.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Thorrik, you're up.
Oh, I'm also just going to run behind the barrier. Because I'm a coward.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do another guiding bolt on this guy on the left.
Hits.
Ooh,
22 radiant damage. Which one, sorry?
that.
Damn!
This
How
one?
do you like them apples?
This one? Tell me how you want to do it.
His face kind of melts from the radiant damage, and it's just sort of, yeah, sort of like
Okay.
oozes yellow.
So you see Thorrik cast this bolt of energy straight into the face of this Duergar, and his face just melts, and you just see the skull beneath it, and it falls to the floor.
His skull fell off.
The one to its left looks visibly worried by that attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move very slightly there, and that's my turn.
Okay, Gnimish, you're up.
I am going to shoot this chap up here.
Mhm.
I shall roll the barrels, and I get a 1.
Oh man.
But I shall command my dog to bite him because he's really annoyed me for
Okay.
dodging my arrow.
So you drop your crossbow and then command your dog to bite down. Hits. Roll for damage.
Which appeared on my screen. There we go. Nice.
Awesome. This thing is visibly blooded by that, as your dog bites down straight into its sort of abdomen. And it is Sapricot's attack, and he's going to shoot this one next to Eldeth. Okay. You see Sapricot pull out like a blowpipe. He loads it with a small dart and releases it at this thing. It hits it straight in the neck and falls down dead. Okay. Prince Derendil steps up to this one and takes 2 attacks with his claws. He hits with one of them, but this thing didn't seem that phased by his attack. Lorabella, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna go for this one.
Mhm.
Miss.
Yeah, you miss and fumble your bow for the first time. You almost feel like maybe it's the presence of Quinn stepping too close to you.
Put her off.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Inspiration.
Okay. Sadly, right. So it's the Duergar's turn. This one here attempts to hit you, Gnimish. And fails miserably. And this one
Hooray.
steps up to Noot. And gets an 11. No. And 5, 10, 15. This one also moves over to you, Gnimish. And hits you for 11 piercing damage. And I think that's all of their go. Noot, you're back up.
So he ended his turn by my sphere.
Okay. Is it DC save again, or does it just take damage?
14 DC. I would double a check. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet must make a dex save.
Gets a 6.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, it takes 5 damage.
I will now bonus action turn into a bear.
Mhm.
This guy's up on his feet again, I'm assuming. Is any who of these is most bloodied looking? I guess this one probably.
This one and this one look like the most bloodied.
Can't see what you do.
Sorry. This one here and this one here
Yeah.
both look the most bloodied.
Right, okay.
Move you back over.
Then I'll just
You need to reset your health as well.
Yeah, we'll do.
34. There we go. I don't know. Okay, Karen.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So into him.
Yep, go for it. Roll for attack.
Where's my bear? There you are.
Hits.
Ah,
Nice. Tell me how you want to do it.
Just bite his face off.
Off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roar, you sort of stand up slightly, bite into this thing's face, and just tear off as much flesh as you can. And this thing falls forward as you release
I'll
it from your
shift
jaws.
up there, and I'll claw this mofo.
Hits. Tell me how you want to do it.
I actually claw his face off.
Okay, so you've just bitten the
His
face
skull's
off
still
one.
there, but his face is on the floor.
Excellent. And you just almost surgically have removed this entire face from this thing, and you just see the skull beneath. Its eyes still in the sockets, but its skin and flesh is on the floor. And you then just sort of turn to the one to your left and give it a little growl.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
I have bonus action. I have attacked. I don't think I need to move anymore. So, yeah.
Quinn,
I'm
you're up.
good.
You've got one
Excellent.
left.
Just one, eh? What a
2.
shame.
There's the sleepy one.
There is the sleepy one.
We'll tie him up and ask him some fucking questions, I think. Right, well then, in that case, even though it does less damage, Quinn's going to step up bravely. He uses his water flask to up a icy spear, and then
Would you,
chucks
sorry?
it. From my watery flask, I'm gonna draw
You
up
haven't
water
got
out
a
of it.
water skin.
No, we're not.
No.
We haven't collected anything like that.
No.
Spit.
You have been collecting water from the mushrooms you have
Oh,
found.
okay, then I shoot him with a fucking crossbow.
Mhm.
But still
Fucking
really
crossbow.
bravely, yeah.
Got like a dildo. A dildo bolt.
Hey,
Hey.
Hits.
Hey.
7 piercing damage.
Nice. This thing couldn't be further from death.
Yeah,
Gonna be,
yeah.
yeah, whichever one it is.
Damn,
I've
it's
gotta go,
really healthy.
I've got to go and collect the boy, so I'll be back in a second.
No worries.
Yeah, it's on death's door.
That's good. I don't do anything else.
Okay, Thorrik, you're up.
Thorrik. Yes.
That's you.
Going to do Sacred Flame on that one.
Mhm. DC 13. Tell me how you want to do it.
Really?
Yeah, you actually hit a deck save.
Not very dexterous. Excellent.
Sorry, any DC save. You haven't been. Yeah, they haven't been kind to you.
They have not so far. But I feel redeemed. How do I want to do this? Kind of like he burns up from the inside, and sort of like this hole appears in his like tummy.
Okay.
And
So you send out this source of radiant energy in its direction, straight into its torso, and it seems to disappear at first, and then suddenly you can start seeing this circle burning from inside its chest cavity as it opens up, and you see it burn straight through, and you can see through its chest to the steel defender behind. And it just slumps to its knees and then straight onto its face. Nice. You're out of combat.
I
Nice.
call over whoever else is around to tie up this one that's still asleep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tie him up, like proper hog tie him
Okay.
I have
up against one of the caravans.
Sorry,
Right.
that's me mending the steel defender.
you're going mending.
Yeah, I think we need to question this motherfucker when he wakes up, which will be in a minute.
Can't you like slap him awake?
Oh, it only lasts a minute anyway, so by the time we finish tying him up, he'll be
Sure.
coming around.
Time up, so kind of need to hurry a bit.
Yeah, I'll rush over.
Okay, so this thing is tied up and it starts to come to.
I looked at Thorrik because I can't speak undercommon or anything, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, I can limp over there for it, so not over
This thing, as it's tied up and lying on the floor, kneeling on sitting on the floor, it looks up at you and just gives you a little sort of stare in your direction, Thorrik.
It took care of your friend. Why are you here?
He sort of looks left and right, sees his dead Duergar comrades, and just says nothing.
You look like dwarves, but you don't act like one. Speak.
He looks back at you with a sneer and says, "What would you know about it?"
Enlighten me.
Doesn't say anything.
Alright.
Just still looking at you.
See if you can find out where the compound is, how far away. Are they likely to be sending any more? Have we dealt with...
I'm gonna command the steel defender to clamp down on his nutsack. And just ever slightly gently squeeze and perhaps encourage him to talk if he's willing.
Yeah, you see this thing's torso sort of like convulse as this pain starts to shoot up its body. And it can sort of gasps and holds its breath as it's sort of looking back at this giant fucking metal dog biting down on its nutsack.
It's nice to come back to.
You guys always go for the groin.
I do say to him, do you speak any common?
He looks at you, but doesn't seem to respond.
I will ask him in undercommon.
But as this happens, you see some spores start to float out from you, Quinn.
Ooh.
And as these spores hit the Duergar, he breathes them in. And I think you know what happens.
So
Just
I can-
FYI, I'm dropping into halfling form. Just
I ask Gnimish to ease up on his balls
He's
for a
on.
moment.
Hey, it's not me, doggy.
SD1?
Yep. You hear the servos. In
You
his
can
jaw
see its
roaring.
shoulders just drop a bit as the tension on its groin is released.
Yeah, and I play just a light sort of relaxing song, and I speak very gently. It's like, calm down, Duergar. Chill the fuck out. Let's be best friends.
He seems completely unaffected by that.
Fuck. That was a waste of a spell slot.
I'm going to ask him again in Undercommon.
I got nothing. Put the dog on his balls again.
What are you going to ask
More
him, Gnimish?
words. I'm
I
going to
can
say
put a thorn whip around his neck.
the dog is probably ample enough.
What are you saying to him?
We
Gnimish?
have tied him up.
I'm going to say to
right,
him,
okay.
the more words that we understand from your mouth, the less the dog squeezes. Now.
Okay, so as he's sort of tying there, you say, "It's fine, fine. What do you want to know?"
What was our questions? I was good at the torture, but not the question. Yes. Guys.
Say in his head, how far away is your encampment or town or city?
Does he understand this from Quinn through the spores? Or?
Yes.
I try. Yeah.
He seems a bit confused by this, but adapts quite quickly, and responds back to you, Quinn, and says, "Our camp was only 2 hours away."
How many of you are there?
He looks left and right. One.
Good. Why are you attacking these gnomes?
He says, "That gnome tried to capture us and sell us into slavery."
Capture you?
You tried to capture fucking 20 Duergar.
He says, "We had to fight his Zorn. We barely survived."
Well, this is awkward.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you not the slavers? Is your race not a race of slavers?
I think you'll find there's a lot of slavers in the Underdark.
Then you all got what was coming to you, didn't you?
He just looks at you, Quinn. Doesn't say anything.
What else can you tell me about this gnome? He can't hear us right now.
He says, "How can I know he can't hear me?"
With a dog on your balls, does it matter?
You're talking in my brain.
Okay. He takes you at your word. And he says, I don't know anything other than he attacked our camp while we were asleep.
Do you know if he's working with the drow?
The drow? I don't know.
Okay,
Does anyone else have any questions for this guy?
can we tell? Is he definitely telling the truth or something?
Roll me an insight. With advantage because Quinn's there with you.
Nice.
He's completely bullshitting.
He's lying about the attack.
Yo, Jim Jar, come over here a minute, mate.
Yo-ho!
I know. Yeah.
Yep, Jim Jar runs over.
Right, so I'm going to pull out the bone dice that we got earlier, and I'm going to make a bet with Jim Jar. Because I know
Okay.
he likes a nice bet. I say, do you want to take a bet?
Oh,
odds,
yes.
odds, the dog bites his balls off. Evens, he lets him go.
He holds his chin. He's like, "I'll take that bet."
I now, are you balls on or balls off kind of man?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Yeah, he turns to you,
Oh,
Noot.
no, I can't.
He says, "You propose the bet. I'll let you choose."
I'll say they stay on. What do you reckon? 5 gold?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. I can't remember what it was. I think that was bite the balls, wasn't it?
Balls off, right?
Which one was which, Gnimish?
I can't remember.
Odds was balls off, I'm pretty sure.
Odds was ball. Okay.
So you won.
No, I lost a bet.
He said balls stay on.
Oh,
I've
okay,
actually-
sorry.
I've given 5 gold to. Sigh. There you go. There you go, Jim Jar.
He happily pockets your gold.
I am going to grab his dirty white beard
Okay.
and pull his face close to mine and say, if you don't stop fucking lying to me, this dwarf is going to make your death very slow.
Roll me an
And try and
intimidation check
intimidate him.
with advantage for the giant fucking dwarf behind you.
The slab of a dwarf.
There's a wall of dwarf behind you.
Oh, I see what Becky means. So mine's not. Oh, there you go. No, I can do it with advantage.
Okay, so you pull this thing forward by its beard.
You
Its
blessed?
ball's still in. I'm assuming you're still
No, I wasn't
got a
blessed.
small grasp on its testicles, Gnimish?
The dog's got his
dog's-
testicles.
The
Yeah.
dog's clamped on. The dog's.
Bollocks.
It's clamped on. Okay,
He's pretty much ready to chomp them off.
sure. This thing feels obviously surrounded and defeated by the fact that you've just killed so many of his Duergar. And he says to you, Quinn, Fine, I'm lying. We're the slavers. We wanted them for our slaves.
And are there any more of you nearby?
Not from our party.
But you have a city, right?
Yes.
I say, cool, I'm done. Do what you will. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check on the rest of the boys and girls.
Unless someone wants to put this guy out his misery, the dog's just about to chomp down.
Oh, you made a bet. You made a bet.
I
mate.
made a bet. Well, it did, I didn't say he had to be alive or dead, but the dog is taking a nads.
Well, the cleric's there. What does he feel about it?
That's you, Les.
Sorry, what?
We've walked off. It's you guys there. It's up to you what you do with him.
Yeah.
I'm going to busy myself over here. And I will, assuming we've got 10 minutes, ritualistically cast Detect Magic.
Mhm.
See if there's anything interesting.
Can
At
I
this
ask
Duergar.
Jim Jar if he had any run-ins with Duergar before?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Did you have any run-ins with the Duergar before?
He turns to you and he said, "Of course."
Friendly folk, eh?
They're like anything in the Underdark. Some are okay, some are dickheads.
What do you think we should do with this one then? Bite his balls off?
I think we made a bet. I think we should honor that.
Crunch.
No!
Oh.
And as you are talking to Jim Jar, Gnimish gives the command, and this Steel Defender bites down on this thing's ballsack, and it bleeds out.
It just bleeds out from
Mhm.
the ball.
God, his jaw's got stuck off. Fiddling with a bloody jaw, trying to release the ball sack from the dog's mouth.
Okay, and after this happens, Sapricot steps up, and he says to sort of the room at large, "Thank you so much. Please, whatever's in the caravan, it's yours."
The caravan.
The caravan's here.
Again, so Detect Magic, basically, my eyes are like glowing blue for 10 minutes, and I'm just looking, just like scanning around. Walk over here, see what's going on. Walk over here, look in the caravan. You know, just
Okay.
anything sparkly at me? Anything?
No, you don't seem to find anything. Not magical, anyway.
Well, let's go with a system and just start going through them systematically.
Going through the caravans, yeah.
Well, we could half of us go through the caravans, half of us could go through the bodies, see if any of these Duergar have got any.
Sure. On the
Potions, right.
Duergar, you find a total of sort of 10 gold. They're sort of just carrying silver. Apart from that, they've got their war pick, their javelin, and their armor, shield, things like that. In the caravans, you find 3 healing potions.
Nice.
And Sapricot also hands you 50 gold pieces. You also find tools.
Nice.
Smith's tools.
A fuckload of tools. Whatever it is you need, Sapricot's got it.
I need smith tools, jeweler's tools, and brewer's supplies.
My tools are a flute and a herbalism kit, apparently.
So you found your flute in
okay.
Ilvara's
Alright,
quarters.
cool.
Your herbalism kit you didn't find, and there isn't one of those here.
So,
but
there's
you, sorry, Cam.
Sorry. No, you go. You was talking.
Well, but like I say, there are a whole array of tools here.
Alchemists, leather workers, smiths, thieves, tinkers are all there.
Tinkers is definitely there. What else? Let me have a look. Leatherworkers' tools, smiths' tools, thieves' tools, tinkers' tools are all there. No
Brewer's
alchemists.
tools. Is there?
Sorry, which one?
Jeweler?
Yep, that's there.
Brewer's supplies?
No.
Brewer's supplies.
Shame. So no ale. Sorry, guys.
Sadly not.
Cool. Who needs the potions? I mean, if we're taking a short rest.
It's, from what you can tell, pretty much time for a long rest at this point.
Yeah.
Just
Could
for
do with a decent sleep.
inventory management. Who needs a potion?
And
I don't
Sapricot
have
says
one.
to you that he's
don't think
happy
we
for
should-
you to sleep here, and his men will watch one of the exits in shifts.
I'd still say we go, because I'm not sure if I trust these guys.
I mean, they've been pretty forthcoming. But I know what you mean.
I'm going to take one of the healing potions.
I mean, he's
Take them.
asked if you guys would maybe watch one of the other exits, while his men watch the other, just so you guys can sort of get some sleep.
Sounds
Yeah, I'm gonna shake his hand and say, your people fought well. Will you be okay once we leave here?
He turns to you, Quinn, and says, I think so. We're going to stay for a bit. Hopefully the Zorn can mend his wounds, and then we'll leave.
Plenty of spears.
And he says that he's going to go back the way you came from.
I warn him. I say, look, we were escaping from the Drow. I can't be sure that they're not still tracking us. So if you're heading that way, I would be careful.
Can you tell
While
them if
he's-
you run into them that we're going to Mezpararan?
Menzo Baranzan.
Yes.
Tell them we were captured by Duergar.
While he's still
Something.
holding your hand, like shaking your hand, he says, "Thank you. We'll be sure to
If
keep
I
our
were
eyes
you, I
open."
wouldn't talk to them at all. Keep your distance.
He just nods and releases your hand.
Cool.
Sticky.
Okay. Are you going to have a long rest?
yes.
I think we're going to settle down, right? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll go for a
so
walk then.
On his word, Sapricot orders his men and himself to take it in shifts to watch the southern exit, and you guys take it in shifts to watch the northern exit. And you do this individually because obviously you know that one of the entrances is covered, and you get a pretty good rest, and you all level up.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Level up.
Whoa. Holy shit,
So we'll take
son, I wasn't prepared for this.
10
We
minutes.
did kill like 20 Duergar.
Yeah, we'll take 10 minutes and then we'll come back. Okay. We're going to get a move on. If that's alright. Noot.
Yeah. I'm just tinkering, seeing what I might like.
Okay. So you all sleep. You feel pretty content here. You obviously are surrounded by a lot of your new friends at this point. You've got 5 giant lizards defending you, a Zorn, several gnomes, and the other slaves from the slave pen. You get a good night's sleep. Again, albeit it's on dirt, it's not the best. And you all wake up. What do you want to do?
I guess bid these guys farewell, right?
So you say goodbye to
Check
Sapricot. He thanks you again, and he says that they're probably going to remain here for another hour or so, and then they're going to make their way, and they will, keep an eye out for the drow and try to avoid them if they can. He tells you that, if possible, he'll try to direct the drow in a different direction, and then you leave.
Very well.
Cool.
Any supplies or
Throw up the peace signs.
We could
You-
have eaten my
ration.
good berries, and I would have casted good berry again before sleeping. Just assume that is done.
How long does that last, by the way, the good berry?
The good berries last 24 hours.
Okay, cool. So you always get some food at the end of the night,
Yeah,
certainly for
basically.
the worst injured of you, and maybe the ones that were, if any of you do suffer a level of exhaustion or anything like that, you can certainly dish it out to those
It's
people
enough
first.
to.
It's enough
Yeah.
nourishment to sustain a creature for one day, but a Quinn is miserable. Hooray,
Okay,
good berries again.
so you resume your day-to-day sort of activity. So you've got Thorrik and Seraph at the front. They're sort of navigating their way.
So I don't want to interrupt, and I won't do it for long. But as we're walking, I to all of us lot, and to who's my favorite apart from Stool doesn't need it, and to Jim Jar, I give an inspiring speech.
Okay.
So for 10 minutes as we're walking, I just tell everyone about the advantages of teamwork. And
Full on team building away.
yeah, it's like a
day.
team building away day. I make them do like the fox, the chicken, and the corn. How you get it across the river. I split them into pairs. And after 10 minutes, everyone gets 8 temporary hit
So
points.
inspiring.
Nice. Yep, please mark that. You'll get 8 temporary hit points. That's obviously overrides the temporary hit points you had before. So you get 8 temporary hit points. Okay, so Seraph feels pretty confident with Thorik's help, sort of lighting the way, that he knows where he's going. He doesn't feel like you're lost. And Thorrik, you're sort of you're leading the way. You've got dark vision, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Seraph does too. So you two are good up at the front. Lorabella, are you still covering the tracks behind you?
Yep.
Okay. What I would suggest, what I need you to do, sorry, is roll me a survival check. Okay. Sadly, with that, yeah, again, you managed to miss sort of some of the smaller footprints from like Jim Jar and Gnimish, and they do remain there, I'm afraid. Gnimish, while you're walking along, you've already dropped some caltrops in the past. Anything comes to mind that maybe you think you can do to sort of perhaps slow the drow down?
Yeah, I've got a sufficient number of crossbow bolts that I no longer need.
Mhm.
Perhaps I could kind of bash them into the ground as
Okay, roll
spiked.
me an intelligence check.
Okay, straight up intelligence check.
Mm, yeah, roll me intelligence check.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you managed to set quite an intricate trap. Doesn't take you that long, maybe about half an hour, and it's completely almost invisible to the naked eye, without sort of someone on their hands and knees, and yeah, you think that's sufficient enough to sort of at least slow the drow down for a bit.
Guys, I think we're being followed by the drow.
Not going to make much difference to the roll, but that's an intelligence save, not an intelligence check.
I think it works out to be the same, right?
It's fine.
No, it will work the result, but it will be his intelligence
Oh,
modifier,
well,
not his
well,
proficiency.
Yeah, it's still
23 then.
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I mean.
Head.
It'll be 20. Well,
You didn't have to go too crazy with that one. And Gnimish, it's up to you, but I would suggest that perhaps you think this is something that maybe you sort of take on as your role on a daily activity.
I will come up with a new one for each.
Lorabella
it's a pleasure
and
watching you work. So.
Noot, as sort of the team's foragers, you go off as usual and start looking for some food and water. So please roll me a survival check, both of you.
That's better.
Okay. Noot, you managed to find.
don't forget, I've got this.
Yeah.
In addition, you
water
can
and
find
food.
fresh fruit each day. Okay, yeah. So you managed to find as it says there, enough for 5 people, food and water. Lorabella, with that roll, you managed to find some mushrooms. Can you roll me, please, a D8? Okay. You managed to find a barrel stalk. It's a large cast-shaped fungus that can be tapped and drained of fresh water stored within it. A single barrel stalk contains enough water and food for the rest of the party.
Nice.
And please also roll me a D100. So in addition to this mushroom, you also find another one. 39. Okay. You find you find a magica mushroom. You bring it to Sareth. He tells you to be careful. He says that if consumed for 8 days, your spells have a chance to induce wild magic.
Give it a Noot.
Dope.
I'd give it to the bard.
I'd totally give that to Noot just because.
Oh, sorry.
can't
For the
I
6
don't
days.
cast
spell
any
that
spells
often.
as a
Sorry.
bear.
For
Okay.
6 days.
6 days.
6 days.
Oh god, it's gonna make me explode or something.
They have a chance to induce wild magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. You've managed to collect food and water for the day. You've got Thorrik up at the front.
Follow me.
I mean, you're kind of just helping Sarah. And sort of lighting the way for him. If I'm assuming you've taken some sort of wood and stuff from the
I would
last
have done.
encounter.
Yes.
Okay. So you keep moving, and Bupido sort of rushes up to you, Thorrik, and sort of walks with you, and he says to you, he says, "So, Thorrik, tell me about this world above. Where are you from?"
Well, I spent a lot of my days in caves, actually, but yes.
In caves? Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, that's where we dwarves live, eh?
He's fascinated by this, and he says, "Yeah, tell me more about your people."
Well, we make the best beer
Beer?
and ale.
Ah, ale. Yes. And he sort of
You've got
nods
ale.
excitedly. Yes, we have ale and mead.
Mead?
It's made
I
out of
love
mushrooms. It's okay.
Oh,
Sort of sort of dances his head back and
mead,
forth.
mead.
Me too. Anyway, so you see that Thorrik and
There's
Bupido
sunlight.
are just. Sorry, Karen.
No,
No, go on. What were you going to say?
sunlight would never be far though. I haven't seen sunlight here.
Sunlight? No, not down here. We Darrow, we don't like sunlight.
You seen the sun? How did you end up here?
He says, sadly, no, I've never seen the sunlight, but I feel it's not for me. And he says, well, I was born here. Anyway, so you and Thorrik and Bupido, they continue the conversation as Sereth's sort of trying to work out. When he looks left and right, he's trying to figure out which way to go, and then grabs Thorik's attention as he's talking to Bupido. And you continue in this way for a while. You can see Lorabella and Noot still looking for sort of mushrooms and things along their way, and then handing them off to the various NPCs and PCs as it happens. And Quinn, every now and again, you sort of slip a little bit of mushroom into Noot, and
Stool, you mean? Yeah.
sorry, into Stool and into his pouch. And
God, is he alright with that?
yeah, you know, he's a mushroom. He's used to
Okay.
sort of feeding off organic material. And you know, Gnimish is behind you. He's making sure that he's setting up his contraptions and things like that. And Lorabella, you're doing your best to sort of make sure that any of the footprints are being sort of swept away. And yeah, Bupido and Thorrik, they carry on the conversation. And Shuushi steps up to Quinn, and he doesn't say anything. He just walks next to you, and he's got sort of the twins behind him, and you just carry on in this way. And is there anything else you want to do while you're walking along?
How's it going, Shuushi? You alright, buddy?
I'm not going to do the voice here because it'll take too long. But he tells you that that yeah, he misses the water, and that while he doesn't live in the water, it's a big part of his people's life, and that he says that he's become sort of over his time quite peaceful in his ways, and he looks to sort of undo a lot of the perceptions that people have of his people.
I mean, not to be rude, but I don't think most of us from the surface world knew you even existed.
I think he likes fish sticks.
I mean, yeah, he says that that's fair, and he's never met like a half elf either.
Well, they're not all as cool as me.
He gives you a wide smile. This thing is huge, it's giant fish head. But it's not quite creepy. It's anyway.
Shuushi, without being rude, you haven't done any fighting, and that's fine. But can we trust you to protect the children if these things get past us?
So he tells you that he's been sort of studying sort of peaceful ways. So he's become quite involved in meditation and things like this, and that he considers himself a pacifist. But in defense of his friends, he would fight and put himself in harm's way to defend, say, the children. But he wouldn't actively fight if he didn't have to.
Okay. I give him a nod and I keep walking.
Okay. Right. So, as you're walking, you see this up ahead, Thorrik.
Oh no.
Um,
Dun dun dun.
okay. Let me just drag you onto this. Okay. It should be black for you at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. You get to here. Let me just drag your things in. Noot, are you currently a halfling? I'm assuming you are. You're muted if you're
Hello,
talking.
sorry. I just had to. Boy.
No worries.
We were walking and stuff, and then what happened? Sorry.
You get to this
Just got
point
to a
here.
place. There's things.
Yeah, let me just make you guys smaller. So Thorrik, you're leading the way with Sereth. Have you made your baby Bjorn thing for? You have, haven't you? Well, you've tied a bit of silk and cloth, haven't you?
He's strapped to my back.
Okay.
Right,
Gnimish is
sorry.
at the back. Okay.
I've got my tools back, so it's a bit more intricate now. It's got metal
Nice.
braces, and you know, the silk's been weaved into the handle bits.
And you say don't press this, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's there's a big red handle for emergencies only.
Okay, I won't press it. It's fine. It's got a safety, right?
Ah,
Do you just not understand that word at all?
I just no safety. Okay. Don't press the green button either.
Got it.
Okay. What do you want to do, Thorrik?
Can I see? How far can I see? Is this as far as I can see? Is it dark? Any sounds?
Very much the usual sounds. You can hear bats and things like that, and the smells of sort of fungi and things like that. Damp water. You can see to there.
I've got 60-foot dark vision. If that's
Okay. So yeah, you
We're
can
cool.
see to
Yeah.
sort of there.
That was loud.
That was a good noise.
Slowly move forward. What is this?
Sorry, one second.
Four.
Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so you move forward. And Thorrik, you're 60 feet as well, right? With dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
so
sorry,
you can
is
see...
it pitch black or is it dim light?
It's pitch black.
So I'm just.
Thorik's holding a lamp, which is giving you some vision, like bright light in around him, but it's not very far.
That's fine.
hold onto the doggy's tail.
So you can see it in sort of like an arc.
La 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 la.
Okay, gonna keep moving forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you get here, yeah, you can pretty much see everywhere dimly. you can see a giant ravine.
Oof.
A ravine, sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And a rope bridge.
How safe does this rope look?
It looks like a rope bridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Question, Rob.
Mhm.
If I cast Dark Vision on myself,
Yep.
would I then get it in my wild shape? If
Is it
it's a spell
concentration?
effect? No. Because I don't get.
How long does it last?
Like 8 hours.
I
Because you only like.
think you get the
for example,
senses
if I-
of the
if I
thing
went
that
into
you
a bear,
transform into.
A bear doesn't have dark vision, but if I've cast it as a spell on myself rather than just being intrinsic to the.
It takes a
beast
spell
of
slot though,
myself-
right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let him do it. It'll be quicker.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wanting to check because I have picked it up on my second level spells. I just was
So
wondering.
dark
If
vision
I
gives
go
you
to-
you can basically see basic shapes but not pretty colours up to its range in pitch
Oh.
black. In dim light, it gives you sort of vision as if it was bright light up to that range. Okay. Yeah, you get to a rope bridge.
So I have done that. I've done that on myself.
Okay.
So I can see now.
Nice.
Right.
Can you just put something on your character model?
Alright, okay. Hang on. I'm way zoomed out at the moment. Right, there we are.
I guess we just have to cross this. Don't we?
I think so.
Very well. I'll lead the way.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Boop. Ooh, it's wobbly, it's wobbly, it's wobbly, it's wobbly. Ooh,
That's a massive
ooh.
icon. Are we smaller now? That's a massive icon on me.
Yeah, I've made you smaller.
That doesn't bode well.
Tell you what, let's try.
It's just more for the map, really.
I know, it's fine.
Okay, so you keep moving.
Yeah.
And you can see to there. Okay. So you can just see to about here. What's the aura, Alex?
That's my dark vision. I didn't like the giant eye covering like my entire token.
Good.
You going to sleep or not?
Okay.
June?
What are you doing, Thorrik?
Just gonna keep moving slightly forward.
Mhm.
Does anything
So
change?
each time you move, no, everything sounds the same. You get some whistling and things as the wind blows the rope bridge, and it starts to sort of sway slightly. But you take hold of it and you just keep moving.
Yeah, just keep moving forward.
Mhm.
Steady.
Keep on moving.
Steady does it.
Okay.
Keep on.
Bit more. Okay.
Bit more. I don't like this.
I like the
Okay.
continuous
So,
read a bit more.
sorry, Thorrik.
X's and
Thorrik,
squares.
take one step back. So as you're all on this rope bridge,
No, keep going.
just roll me an acrobatics or athletics check.
All of us. Or...
All of you.
Look at that.
Fucking hell. Save me, guys.
Don't forget you got inspiration.
I do. I think I need to re-roll that motherfucker. Come
I was just seeing if I had.
on. Okay, there we go. I used my inspiration. Thank God. Oh,
Nice.
okay.
So this bridge is obviously now covered with
Reason,
about
apart from Luke,
14
Yeah,
humanoids,
re-rolled.
and it starts to sway as you're going, and it becomes more and more unsteady. But you'll handle it quite well. Thorrik is leading the way, looking very sturdy, and he gets to the other side.
Follow me.
Why is your name now massively long, Luke? Did you change
I
that?
don't know. It put my full name for some reason. I didn't change it. It's basically that's my name in D&D Beyond, but I didn't do it. Hang on, I'll just change it. It's fine.
Sorry, I've got it. There you go. There's something. His name was as wide as like the whole bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you get to the other side, and you can see. What are you doing, Thorrik?
Yeah, just move forward. What can we see? Is this as far as we can see? Is it
Okay,
dark?
so as you get to there, you can see like a whole room. But to your right, Thorrik, you hear a sort of scraping sound. Something definitely sort of shuffled slightly. And as you stepped into the room, you see a rock.
It's just a rock.
An ROCK or an ROC?
An R-O-C-K, like a boulder
God.
here.
Okay,
Just a
good.
small boulder.
How old are
Seems like a weird thing to point out. Nice rock.
Yes.
I know, right?
You're a dwarf. Does it look like a normal rock to you?
I don't know.
Roll me a
Does it?
rock check. Do you know about rock, do you not, Quinn?
I do know.
Oh
about
man, do I? Not this kind.
Anything related to stone work, any intelligence check, I will have advantage on.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Did we just notice a rock, or did this rock do something suspicious?
In the area, as Thorrik moved forward, where you heard a sort of shuffling sound, Thorrik looks to his right, and all he can see there is a rock. There's no, he doesn't. Whatever he heard, the only thing that he can see is a rock.
You're right, Thorrik. You
Right.
look a bit funny.
Something about this rock made a noise.
A rock?
Yeah.
Stuck.
The rock.
Dooby 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 doob doob doo. I'm having a look at the rock.
Okay, Gnimish, you step up to the rock, and
Step up
Talk
to
into
the
the
rock.
but nothing.
Let's go one-on-one.
Nothing happens as you sort of step closer to it.
But
It's because it's a rock, you idiot.
I need to get my animal shape things up again.
everyone preparing their worst spells.
Guys, why are you
It's-
both staring at that rock?
Ah. Wow. Thorrik was looking at the rock. I thought, I'd have a look at the rock.
Oh god, we've been underground too long.
So if you look here, you can see the marbling.
Yes, riveting.
It's here, by the way. The rock. It's a bit closer to the wall.
You're pinging something we can't see.
Oh, sorry.
You're on a
sorry.
different level, mate.
There you
We're
go.
just guessing.
It's up against the wall here.
You're on a
Gotcha.
different level, mate.
There we
A
go.
whole nother level.
Okay,
It's
so Gnimish, you step up to this rock.
The music changes.
And you hear this squelching sound, and
Oh.
something black squirts out of this rock straight into your eyes, and you're blinded.
Gnimishes.
And this rock starts to like unravel and move and grow in size, and
I recognise this.
you see this.
Oh, what is that?
Who is that Pokemon?
And as you're blinded, you see this.
See?
The
As you're
rest,
blinded,
the
you
rest
see.
of you see this thing extend from the rock and hit Gnimish. And you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
I will use my shoot. Oh no, don't worry about that. That's not a reaction.
And I need you to roll me a.
Death save.
I need you to roll me a dex save, but it doesn't say what it is. Let's go dex.
Straight up Dex. Boom. I'm as nimble as fuck.
I don't see anything. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this thing hits you, but nothing else happens. Roll for initiative.
Eyes, I
Fuck is
cannot
this
see
goopy motherfucker?
a thing.
Oh dear. What the fuck? Would I
Right.
recognize this, Rob?
Sorry?
Solid 7.
I recognize this rock creature.
Also a solid 7.
Hide the turn tracker as well.
Move.
Would you recognize it? You can roll a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see what the fuck this is as well.
Nature.
You're not exactly
do
sure
not
what
know.
it is, but it looks like an octopus.
Rocktopus.
Oh, is it a rocktopus?
Is there actually a thing called a rocktopus?
Yeah, it was something Alex was possibly gonna be able to turn into, I think.
I can now turn into it because I've seen it.
Just give me a minute.
If you survive.
Yeah, good point.
Was that actually a thing called a rocktopus in the game? Oh,
Giant
was just a guess.
rocktopus.
Giant rocktopus. Wow.
You should definitely just have a rocktopus versus rocktopus
I'm
battle,
just gonna double check that it is a beast.
and that is
Oh, shut up,
CR1.
you. I think
Yeah,
it is
large-
CR1.
The large
No,
beast.
I'm not, because I'll see its stats. I'm not gonna look now. That's silly.
Really.
What's up, mate? Huh? How about you
What?
fuck off to sleep? How about that? How about that as a suggestion? Huh? Fancy sleeping? Huh? Let Daddy play his game and ignore his child?
I'm gonna take a piss while we're breaking them.
Yeah, grab a drink.
Let me set up the milk machine.
Tits.
Get my tits out. Get your tits out. Says Leth in his.
That's right, laddie.
I was fed from my father's breast. Oh, shut up. To be honest, I might as well just do all of this, to be honest.
God, our kid's all a bit whiny.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Tony is left.
Tony is left.
I'm sorry, what?
It's very confusing.
Tony is left.
Yeah, think about that.
I am back.
I'm very glad I didn't fall off that bridge like I thought I was going to.
Yeah, you nearly did.
Yeah, that would have been really shit. I mean, sure, I could feather fall, but then what? Just in a ravine somewhere.
We'd just be fishing for you, throw the rope over the edge and hope to catch you.
Depends how deep it is, even with all of them tied together. I don't know how deep that goes.
That's a
Perhaps
good
you
point.
go all the way through a big hole and come out in
Let
Faerzress,
us see
Australia.
how deep it is.
I've returned.
I think we're all in then.
We're all here, yeah?
I think so.
To invite. It is. "800 feet deep."
What, the octopus?
The ravine.
The ravine.
Oof, that's deep.
Okay, Gnimish, you're up. You are blinded.
Can you pop my dog down?
Yes.
BD1.
Oh.
No, SD1, sorry.
Where is the
BD.
dog? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
One
I think
BDI.
BD1 was the droid in the new Star Wars game. It's a a couple of years ago.
Am I able to do a thing to unblind myself, or have I just got to swing
Probably just be a
wildly?
save, I think.
1 second.
Alright.
Yeah. This dog's gonna be massive. Let's make it smaller. There we go. Okay. Yeah, at the end of your turn, you'll roll me a save.
Okay. In that case, I shall swing with my short sword wildly. I guess with disadvantage.
Yes. Where do you want this thing? So the dog was next to you.
Yeah.
That hits.
Wow.
Roll for damage. Nice. You swing wildly at this thing on the floor, and while you don't know if you hit it, you can definitely feel that you made contact with something. Okay. Okay.
Doggy, you there? Can you bite him?
Barks back at you. Nice, it hits for another 5 damage. Awesome.
Thus would it end my go.
Wait, did he whisper that to you? Because I didn't see that.
Oh yes, sorry,
yeah,
yes.
you
'Cause
did.
That's fine.
But yeah, it
I
doesn't
actually
matter.
found that there's a monster sheet for Steel Defender rather
Perfect. That's fine, so long as
Yeah.
Rob can see it.
And I need you to roll me a save. What is it?
than Constitution.
Bli-
maybe?
blindness will be con, probably.
Yeah, con save, please. Nice. Yeah, you're no longer blinded. You managed to rip this stuff off your eyes and wipe it away. Lorabella, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire an arrow at it.
Go for it.
It's good call.
Hits.
11 piercing.
Nice. You shoot into this thing and pin one of its tentacles to the floor. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
It's a +8 and everything, but you're still like nailing 20.
That's still a 19
Well.
that she's rolled quite a few times.
Thorrik, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Greeding blot.
There we go.
Nice shot, sir.
Awesome. As seen before, you let this radiant energy come from your hands, and it hits this thing center mass and explodes with damage. And this thing just gurgles back at you.
Hadouken. Going to Wild Shap.
Mhm.
Into
Bonus action
my
was
bear.
it?
Yep.
To your bear, yeah. Okay. Let me grab the bear.
Get all up in its grill. Massive bear. It's a large beast, so it should be bigger than.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it should be that size.
Mm-hmm.
Just take that blessing off of you.
Burping bear.
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Doggy,
Nice.
those balls not for you.
You bite down at this thing, and you think this thing is on death's door.
12 or not?
12 hits. Tell me how you want to do it.
Just a flurry of claws at whatever it is.
Okay, you just flurry your claws at this thing, slashing at every tentacle that you can see, and just start mauling this thing apart, flying bits of rock, what it looks like, just going everywhere, all over Gnimish, and it stops moving.
Damn right it does. Let out a satisfied bear roar.
So Noot's just
Sounds
roared and made quite a lot of noise, and this roar has echoed through the chamber around you. and into the sort of distance you can hear the roar continue down this way, and you start to hear a clicking sound.
Uh-oh.
Clicking is never good. You like bugs, don't you, Quinn?
No.
I've
It's
still
not
got
like West
two.
Side Story clicking, right? They're not
No.
like.
Would
So I can get on board with
be
that.
scarier?
I don't know if you can do the clicking
Oh,
sound,
God,
Luke.
That'd be amazing. You hear a clicking. Like crickets. Nope.
Large centipede dressed up as 20 people.
Just some dudes
There's a
in
gang
leather
of
jackets.
men in leather jackets. Oh, that'd be amazing.
It's not that fun.
Alex is broken.
All I can think of now is was it the Royal Rumble or the WrestleMania promo where they were doing that?
Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like the Hollywood one. Or
I will. Hang on. So I've gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
So-
35, 40. So I'll go there.
Okay. You hear this clicking getting louder and louder, and it doesn't seem to be coming from the ground. It seems to be moving from all directions, above you and below. And you see something start to come into view.
Ah!
Is it friendly?
This cave didn't have big sharp spikes on the entrance, did it?
No. And this thing starts clicking again and rumbling, and you hear these sort of scurrying legs move.
Oh, I know what that is. Can we?
And you see this thing hunched over, massive arms, pincers, and it's just clicking and looking wide-eyed at you.
Scyther.
Don't like
Quinn, you're up.
Hello. Aren't you an ugly prick? I mean, does it seem hostile? I don't want to just.
Can I identify that?
Is it like coming at us, or is it just?
Yeah,
it's
it's-
Men in
it's-
Black. Like, is
it's
he
coming at
snarling,
you.
or is he sneezing?
Yeah, he's snarling.
Okay.
I assume we're still in the same initiative and combat and all that.
Yep.
Okay. It's one of my many skilled aggressive techniques. And pull out my little crossbow. 17.
Misses.
Damn. Does it
You
ping
shoot
off
this
the-
crossbow, and yeah, it literally, you hit this sort of carapace of a skin, and it just deflects off to the wall behind.
Damn. I guess the only person I haven't inspired today is my little buddy Noot. I don't think yours are as
Fire the
good.
bear.
Yeah, so I say a weasel we met at the fair had a power incredibly rare. He can speak in your head like a creepy dickhead. And also he's sometimes a bear.
Wonderful.
And you feel incredibly inspired by that.
Yeah, take another inspiration token, Luke. Awesome. Okay, so this thing clicking its pincers together and making this horrific noise turns its head and looks at the thing that just
Killed its pet octopus. He's actually just mourning his octopus. I assume it's a octopus. Just...
Or he must have given her a rock and it looked like an octopus.
it
We're
looks at
calling
you,
it a octopus.
Quinn. Can you
I
make
missed, don't worry about it.
Should have done this before. Can you make me a charisma saving throw?
Yes. Although I'll probably fuck it up somehow. Nope, nailed it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm suspecting it wasn't charming me.
No.
It's not a very charming creature.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens on your turn. And this thing steps forward towards Noot and tries to hit you with both of its claws and hits easily with both. You take 18 slashing damage.
Shit.
And it then attempts to bite you with its mandibles.
Alright.
And you take a further 14 damage.
Fuck me, what's that?
From the mandible
32.
claw.
32 damage, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Ignore that.
Okay, Gnimish, you're up.
Can I identify this creature, please? Can I?
First of all, I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Oh no, you lot are going to be terrible at this.
My best thing in the world. Hey, look at me!
Nice.
Okay, nothing happens. What do you want to do?
I'd like to kind of try and work out what this is. If I'd seen it before, if I read it. I mean, I do know what it is because I've seen that token before in other games. But
Is identify a spell? What are you doing?
no,
Or are you just trying to work out?
nature or
Yeah, roll me a nature check.
Very good.
Yeah, you know what this is. This is an Umber Hulk.
Oh.
Yes, they are fucking hard, guys.
Number Hulk.
A number oak.
Lumberjacks.
Ooh.
With that, I am going to hold my action and
Mhm.
move in to engage this Umber Hulk with the dog.
Yep. So you see Gnimish. He hops onto his Steel Defender. He clicks his heels, and this thing goes up on 2 feet, back down, and gallops towards this thing with Gnimish on top of it.
Is he like Sir Didymus
Yeah.
Yes.
from Labyrinth?
And with that, as held my action, I'm just going to swing my short sword at the bugger.
Mhm.
And hope that I hit this incredibly hard thing. And I do, and I fuck it up.
Nice.
Well done, dog.
Roll for the fucking damage.
It's loads.
Loads
9
of
damage, yeah?
9 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you managed to swing down at this thing, and it definitely, you can see it's opened up a wound on the it's quite thick armor, but it's still going. It was a 9, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, that's into your turn, yeah?
That ends my turn, yeah.
Okay, Lorabella, you're up. I
Mm-hmm.
need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, charisma saving throw. Okay, so as you look at this thing, its eyes looking in your direction, you can feel this magical force start to enter you, and roll me a d8. And
good or bad? Really
so-
good or really bad?
So as you're looking at this thing, you've pulled an arrow out of your quiver, you've loaded it into your bow, and as this thing stares at you, you start to tilt your head slowly. And then your bow just drops to your side. And you just sort of stand there, your head to one side.
Get
And
it,
you
Lorabella.
do
Shoot
nothing else for the rest of your
it.
turn.
What are you doing? Shoot it.
She doesn't respond. She just stands there, her head to one side. Thorrik, you're up.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
I am going to move up slightly.
First of all, roll me
And-
a charisma saving throw. This thing is staring in all of your direction.
Oh,
Okay, with that, roll me a d8. Okay, just as you've seen Lorabella, Thorrik, he stares at this thing. He looks like he's about to pull out his warhammer and twat this thing. And then, again, you just sort of calm spreads over you and you just stop moving.
what?
Noot, you're up.
We will go. Well, all I can do really. Yum.
Roll me a charisma saving throw first.
All right.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you bite down at this thing and you manage to tear off some of this this thick skin, and it doesn't like that.
Right. Follow it up.
Nice.
Slash
Into
at
that
the
wound,
same-
you slash at the
yeah.
same spot, tearing flesh from underneath the skin.
And that's my go, really.
Fucking hell.
Is he dead yet?
It is not. Quinn, you're up.
Oh shit. Would you like me to roll a charisma saving throw by any chance?
You certainly can, yeah. This thing is still staring at you, Quinn.
So do I get the feeling that it's because of its eyes or something, or like because I'm looking at it, or?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Close your
On it.
eyes.
I'm on it. Hang on.
It thinks you can't see it. It can't see you.
You got no fucking clue what's going on. All you know is that Lorabella and Thorrik, having looked at this thing, ready to attack, suddenly just stopped moving, and you can't interact with them. You've talked to them, you've yelled at them, nothing's working. Roll me a DC. Oh, you saved one.
Charisma
Did you
save,
save? Oh no, you didn't.
I
Sorry,
didn't do it, no.
yeah, roll me one.
Ah,
I
Nice.
fucking nailed it though.
Yeah, you stare back at this thing, and it actually looks a little bit shocked.
I wink at it,
Nice.
and I reload my crossbow and fire again. Just got to try and get through its stupid hide. 15. I think that missed before it.
What'd you get? 15. That misses, I'm afraid.
Damn. Another.
Okay, and it's the Umberhawk's turn. I need a quick wee break, so I'm just gonna run off and do that.
Okay.
you
So-
ran off a minute ago.
I know I had food in the oven, but I really need a wee.
You
So
could have weed in the oven at the same time.
I'll be right back.
It's hard to write limericks on the fly. I'll concentrate on things. Yeah. I seem to have introduced a creature that preys on your guys' lack of charisma.
I have perfectly average charisma. I'll have
Yeah. 13, so...
Average, please.
Oh, you took a shit ton of damage, didn't you, Alex? So I think I'll heal you as a bonus as well.
If you like, I mean, if I think if it hits me again,
True, yeah.
it's like
Could inspire Thorrik, but it's if he gets an attack off.
yeah.
Although the
assume
inspiration
that
can be
I
added
might
to your
have
save, right? So actually it might be good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, I'm back.
So I didn't bonus action, so I'm gonna bonus action inspire Thorrik.
Okay,
Um,
please note that, Thorrik.
Just bear in mind that I did this the last minute or so.
Okay.
Leading us through all this muck is a dwarf who just don't give a fuck. Focused up on his goal, he climbed through a hole and his gut was immediately stuck.
Amazing.
Oh, he's a Black Panther.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah. This thing tries to hit you again, Noot.
Tries, probably succeeds. I think.
18.
Yes.
You
With
take
disadvantage. I deflect it.
14.
Yes.
Hits you for 9 slashing damage.
I turn back into halfling form.
A riddle
7
halfling.
carry over.
Let's move in. Move you in. We'll say.
Sleep, or you
Yeah, you're about
bleeding?
there. Let me just clear that. There we go. Okay. And it attempts to hit you with its second attack.
No, don't.
15?
No.
Okay. So it swipes at you. You switch back into humanoid form, halfling form, and then it tries to hit you the second time, misses. As it does, it hits the steel defender next to it, which draws its attention, and it tries to bite the steel defender. It gets a 20 to hit.
I guess, but that's up to Tony.
It hits it. It takes 14 slashing damage from its mandibles. Gnimish, you're up.
I'm just gonna resist 14 slashing damage, so 7. Okay, I will again. No, yeah, I'm gonna attack with my short sword again.
Okay, still staring in this thing's direction. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. You stare into this thing's eyes as it's looking in your direction. Roll me a d8. Okay.
Is it good or bad? Who knows?
You instantly die.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
This is magic, isn't it?
It's a creature, so dying
Probably
is pretty much
charm.
part of its
Well, the only reason I asked, I have
It
advantage
is
on charisma.
magic, yes.
Okay, so I would get a second dice on that one.
Okay, roll again.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you stare at this thing and you start to feel this magical effect come over you, and then you sort of shake your head and resume your attack.
Nice.
So short sword. Did I roll that? Yeah, no, I didn't. Cool.
So who's derped out? Lorabella and Thorrik?
Lorabella and Thorrik currently.
I missed, so I'm going to use my inspiration to swing.
With advantage?
Well, to correct that, yeah.
Mhm.
It's better.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Fuck.
You barely glance off this thing's this armor. Lorabella, you're up.
Sorry. Doggy.
Oh, sorry, and doggy. Yeah, that hits. Okay, it takes 3 damage. Okay. Lorabella, what are you doing? You sort of come to. You raise your bow and arrow again. You look around. What are you doing?
Try and fire my bow and arrow, I guess.
Okay. So still looking in this thing's direction. Roll me a wisdom save.
Charisma.
Does it charisma? Sorry.
Charisma.
Charisma. Yeah.
It has been up to now.
Yeah, charisma. Charisma. Okay, roll me a d8.
You've got inspiration. You could try and re-roll it if you wanted.
Okay, I can use my inspiration, but I've got -1, so it's not.
I know it's tough.
I'll use my inspiration then.
Yep, roll again.
There we go. No, it's not. 0.
Wow.
Okay, roll me a
It's
d8.
your fault. I knew I shouldn't have used it.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, he's dishing them out like nobody's business.
Okay,
today.
Lorabella. Again, this sort of magical energy starts
Hit
to
it,
fill
Lorabella.
your eyes,
Hit it.
and you just don't look quite right. And then suddenly you turn your head to Quinn. Roll me an
No.
attack with your dagger.
Oh fuck. My beautiful face. Oh fuck it hell.
Roll me damage. Okay,
5.
so Lorabella, you sort of twist your head again, and you pull out your dagger, looking at Quinn, and then you just thrust your dagger straight into his shoulder. Quinn, you take 5 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'll take it off me temporary hit points.
Thorrik.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, you had temporary hit points. Yeah.
Fuck.
Just add
How
just
many?
add 8 on
8
to you now.
temporary hit points for
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
We'll do it that
fine.
way.
That would have still taken out my bear.
Thorrik.
Yeah.
Again, right, it's your turn. You're back up. You come to. What are you doing?
First of all, I'm going to cast. No, not that one.
Cover your eyes. Don't look at this thing.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay, so before you
Yeah.
do that, roll me a DC save again.
Yes, charisma.
Charisma, yeah.
Fuck.
Roll me a d8. Okay. Okay. Thorrik, again, you try to hit this thing, and as you do, again, you just relax, and then out of nowhere, in a flurry, you run straight over here.
Brilliant.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Noot, you're up.
I assume have I got to make a save, or
What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to move.
Hide your eyes, hide your eyes. Don't look at it.
Move behind.
Roll me a DC save. Go back to where you were and roll me a charisma save.
Boom.
Roll me a d8. Okay, so yeah, you see the same sort of thing happen to Noot as just happened to Thorrik. He looked like he was about to run behind this thing. He had some purpose, and then you just relax and you just run over here as fast as you can go. Quinn, you're up. What are you doing?
What the fuck are you all doing? She just stabbed me. You're all insane. Quinn is gonna try and not looking at this thing
Sure. Yep.
because he feels like his creepy eyes are doing stuff. But I mean, he doesn't have much else he's any good at. So, I mean, I just gotta with disadvantage fire my crossbow, I guess.
You are indeed.
Fuck. 11.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just aiming it randomly. Pew. And Noot, are you healthy? Do you need some heals?
I'm fine.
Okay. Can I heal Steel Defender, or is he?
No, I can heal him. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Unless you got mending, because he's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have much I can do then, so I won't.
Okay. It's the Umber Hulk's turn. He.
Actually, I'm gonna move away from Lorabella because she stabbed me.
Sure.
Stand here.
This thing raises its claws one after the other, and goes to attack the Steel Defender. Gets an 18. It does 9 damage with its first attack, and then tries to hit with its second, but gets an 11.
Just upped it. 11 misses. Yeah.
And then
Come on, you puff.
I
Attack
can't
me.
tell if you're in range or not.
Probably shouldn't say that on your.
Yeah, you are in range. Okay, and then
Yeah,
it tries to bite down at you, Gnimish, which I am assuming you're going to impose disadvantage on.
Yes.
Sadly, it still hits.
In that case, I will use my reaction for +5. Cast shield.
So 24.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, that just misses.
I'll put that there. Just.
And how does that last? One round. Yeah.
It's reaction. It's kind of.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Gnimish, you're back up. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to concentrate my attention on the Steel Defender and cast Mending. Got 2d6 on him.
Roll me a charisma save.
I'm not looking at the Umber Hulk.
Which way were you doing?
I was looking down at the doggy.
Okay. So you're looking down?
Yeah.
Sure.
Concentration totally on the dog, not on
Okay.
the big guy.
And you heal it for 10?
Yep.
Okay,
And
cool,
then
yep.
I will, as I'm looking at him patting the dog, just say, "Now bite the fucker."
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna heal it first, right? And I've lost one of mouse. Oh,
That sadly misses.
poor doggy.
This dog takes a bite at this thing and just misses its leg. Lorabella, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'll turn around and face the wall.
Okay.
Trick shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down
Nice. You're just showing off. Love it.
and I've got pretty good acrobat, so she's just kind of gonna turn and just take a blank shot because she's pretty good at that type of thing.
Okay, with disadvantage.
That's absolutely fine.
She's not even worried.
Do you want me to roll the acrobats?
No. Just roll your
That's
attack
just
twice
to
with
be
disadvantage.
What's disadvantage?
Control. If you hold control, it should do a minus. Oh dear.
Never mind.
Okay, so you've just come to. You're still a bit in a haze. You've got the right idea, but you just fumble the arrow and drop your bow as you do. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Thorrik, you're up.
I kind of noticed that not looking at this thing helps, so I try not to look at this thing.
Okay.
And then try and do spiritual weapon again.
Sure.
Just make it go there, something.
Okay.
a token for that.
Yeah, I'll put one there for you. Just that's a bonus action, isn't it? So tell me what I should do.
Yeah. That's a bonus.
This kind of looks like a thing. That's a spiritual sword, or whatever you want it to be.
Hammer.
Let me give you control of it. Hammer, sure, yeah. There we go. There you go. Okay, so you cast this this giant glowing hammer next to this thing. What are you doing next?
Try and attack it.
Okay.
Assume I get
The spiritual weapon, does that attack as well? How does that work? I can't remember.
As you
Yeah,
cast
That was its
bonus
attack
action.
there.
Okay, so you cast with disadvantage and miss it with that with 14, yeah?
That's just yeah.
Sure, yeah. Not, although,
it doesn't see.
yeah, it doesn't see, so
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still
Not gonna be
14.
an advantage, is it?
Uh,
Roll.
okay, and then what are you doing? You're moving up to this thing. What are you doing? Or are you firing?
I'm moving up and just smacking it.
Okay, so eyes to the floor. You run over to this thing and try to hit it with disadvantage. Yeah, sadly. So obviously you can't quite see what you're doing, and you you sort of clip part of the floor as you do, and you drop your warhammer. Does that end your turn? Okay, Noot, you're up.
I look at the ground.
Mhm.
Walk, I don't know, here. Ish.
Sure.
Wild shape.
Okay.
Giant spider.
Yep.
And attack.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's a giant spider. Close all 8 of my giant spider eyes. And rely on my blind sight
Nice.
to not swing with disadvantage.
Carry us through this fight, please. I'm just gonna focus on healing the spider.
Might be enough.
Oh, come on, Constitution fail. Come on.
So it's a 19 to attack, yeah?
19 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. 4 piercing. DC 11 to avoid 15 poison.
1 second. There's that there as well if you want that.
Spoiler. Yeah, I can't currently control it.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm just sorting out. Okay, there we go. You should be able to control it now.
Yeah.
Just move you out of the way there. Right,
yeah,
19 hits and then Constitution save.
DC 11 con save to avoid 15 poison.
Critically fails.
Nice. 15 poison
Yeah.
damage unless it has some sort of resistance.
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah, good shit.
Let me just have a look.
Okay,
One
so
creature
19
piercing
damage.
on the target must make a DC attack poison. Half
Nice.
as much if the poison damage reduces the target. Yep. No. Yeah. So that should be me done.
It's poisoned.
Tis.
Nice.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Quinn, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Oh.
I'm. This is a bit metagamey, but I'm almost better at passing the charisma save than attacking normally.
Do you have a blinding spell still?
No. Well, I do, but it has to be on. I have to cast it on a fire to cause the fireworks, and it would affect everyone within 10 feet. So, although you're all averting your eyes.
Yep, that's true.
But there's no fire, right? So.
No.
No. I'm just gonna, with disadvantage, fire my crossbow again, just desperately trying to hit this brick. And miss.
Sad that you miss, yep.
And I don't have any more limericks, but I will inspire Lorabella.
Okay.
Alex, do you have a regular inspiration token still?
No.
I'm going to give you mine.
Okay.
Okay, yep, please mark that.
So I've taken mine off.
Alright, are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. This thing, you see it start to smash at the ground in this frenzy, and it just launches itself into the earth, and it disappears.
Oh.
But you can see Earth start to move in this direction. You can hear this noise under the ground, and this thing pops up next to you, Lorabella, and it tries to attack you.
Okay.
It's a 15 with its first attack, which
No.
hits because you got 1 AC less.
I got
27.
16 AC.
I think you got 15 at the moment because your armor's damaged. We haven't repaired it yet.
I can do that now.
Let me just check that that's right.
It's probably when she leveled up it reset it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is currently still 15, I'm afraid. So it hits with both attacks, and you take 18 damage from its claws.
That's fine.
And then it tries to bite down at you with its mandibles. These giant things just come towards you, but you manage to duck just in time as these pincers just close around where your head just was. And it ends its turn there. Gnimish, you're up.
Puppy power! We both. I'm gonna hold my action, which is mending. and
I'm going to move you because you're currently on your thing anyway, aren't you?
Okay, yeah. So
let's just
I'm
move you over here for a sec.
I'm gonna scoot around next to Lorabella,
Actually, I'll put you.
but
Put you on
I'm
the bridge.
gonna go a long enough round so he doesn't get an opportunity attack on me.
Move the steel defender for where you're going.
Okay, so go around.
Just trying to avoid that.
Actually, I will put it here just so it's a bit there, and then
So
I'll
you're on
cast-
top of it as well.
I
You didn't dismount from what I'm aware.
no, I'm still on it. I held my action
Yep.
of mending, and then I there.
Okay. So roll an attack with disadvantage if you're averting your eyes, and then attack with the steel defender.
Sorry, no, I was going to use mending on the
Sorry,
defender.
sorry, yeah, do that. Yep.
Yeah. So another 2d6.
Okay.
And he won't get his attack now because I moved as a held action.
Sure. Okay. Lorabella, you're up. This thing is right in your face. But
Right
you're
in
rolling
your
with your disadvantage anyway with your bow, so it's up to you what you do.
I am. I'll try and do dagger attack.
Dagger.
Yeah, roll me 2 dagger attacks. Sadly misses. And the other one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you drop your dagger as well. Currently your bow and your dagger are both on the floor. You can, as a free action, pick up your bow or dagger if you wish.
I will pick up my bow.
Okay. Yep, sadly both those misses. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Thorrik, you're up.
First of all,
Mhm.
bad looking. I'm going to command my spiritual weapon to
Yep.
move over
Sure.
and smack the thing.
Smack your bitch up. Yay!
Nice, roll for damage. Okay. Yeah, this spiritual weapon rushes over to this thing and clonks it on the back of its armor. And it takes 6 damage.
Right. Next, I want to pick up my hammer
Yep.
and then backtrack slightly.
Sure.
A little bit more. And then try and hit this thing.
Yep, go for it. Sadly misses.
You can use your inspiration.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna not make a difference, I think.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Noot, you're up. Noot, just confirm, because you've currently got the bars different, so is that 14 AC and 26 health?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
thought red would be good for hit health.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Is it looking at me?
No, it's looking at Lorabella.
Cool.
Oh, that's a good
I
point,
will-
actually. Oh, you still would have missed anyway. Yep, carry
Does it appear to be hurt at all? Have we done any damage to it?
on. Noot, looking at it now,
Wrong end.
can see that it does look bloodied. But before this point, with you all averting your eyes, you wouldn't be able to tell.
No, that's true.
And I'm going to use my inspiration on that. Is that bardic inspiration or advantage inspiration?
D6. I gave you my actual inspiration, and you've still got a bardic from the start of this fight, I think.
All right. Okay.
So that's an attack roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Ooh, nice.
21
Yeah, it hits.
to hit. He's webbed.
Which is
restrained.
what? Restrained.
Ooh, does that mean...
You get advantage on attack
You
roll. So
get
you're
advantage.
rolling normal if you're looking at it.
Ugh,
If you're not, you get advantage. If that makes sense. If it's not looking at you.
But even if we're
Then I
averting it, even if
will,
we're hiding our eyes, we don't get disadvantage.
Skitter up behind it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If it's staring at you and you're hiding your eyes, then you just get a normal roll.
Hide your eyes.
Okay.
From-
Does that end your turn?
It does. I moved up behind it.
Okay, Quinn.
Good.
This
Fine.
thing is still very much looking at Lorabella and the Steel Defender with Gnimish at the top of it.
Okay, so does that mean...
You get
But-
advantage on it.
Okay, so...
You
I'm
can
gonna
look at
make
it,
sure I'm
basically.
behind it, and I'm going to look and attempt to shoot the brick.
Back.
I can't... For some reason, advantage is not doing anything. There we go. Oh, fuck me.
Misses, I'm afraid.
It does. As a bonus action, I am going to second level healing word to heal Lorabella.
Okay.
So you get 9 health back.
I can't remember how much damage Lorabella took, but did you count your 8 additional hit points?
Yeah, I've already done all that.
You took it off of that as well, yeah?
Yeah, my temp ones are taken off and took the rest off my normal hit points.
Cool. Okay, nice. Yep, you get 9 health, Lorabella. Nice. It's the Umber Hulk's turn. And it tries to hit Lorabella again. It hits you with both of its attacks.
Nice.
As you see both of these giant claws raise up,
That's
towering
fun.
above you.
Sorry, can I deflect one of those?
They're both at disadvantage already.
They're at disadvantage already.
Okay.
They
okay.
still both hit with disadvantage. And you take 18 slashing damage.
Cool.
Okay. And then this thing tries to bite down at you with its mandibles. And even with disadvantage, still easily hits you
Mandible already.
for 14 slashing damage. These mandibles, so you just get slashed by both of its claws, and then it bites down, and these mandibles clamp you on your shoulders and slice into your arms as it releases.
No!
How bad is Lorabella looking?
I have 3 health left, that's it.
It's not good.
Bit of mad gaming, but sure.
Gnimish, you're up.
I will cast Cure Wounds on Lorabella.
Alright. Oh, you're on the dog, aren't you? Okay.
And whilst I'm doing that, I shall.
I left him there because he might want to change his hit points.
Yeah, I just got confused as to where he was.
Yep.
But yeah, he's
So-
currently atop his
Gotcha.
dog.
So yeah, so that was 7, I believe, hit points for Lorabella.
So,
Then I will use my bonus action to get the dog to repair himself. So again, the spider flap opens on his butt, they crawl out and mend him for 2d8.
Nice.
That ends my go.
Awesome. Critical heal.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is how gnomes tank.
Lorabella, you're up. This thing has just sliced and like bit into you. What are you gonna do?
I don't. I've only got my bow, so I'll have to try and use my bow. There's not
Okay.
a lot else I can do, really.
Are you averting your eyes?
Sure.
Okay, so you get disadvantage for that, but you get advantage to hit. But because it's in 5 feet, you also get disadvantage. So this is fucking confusing.
it just doesn't matter. It's just a straight roll. You can have 10 disadvantages and 1 advantage, and it's still a straight roll.
Okay, just straight
Or
roll it
vice
then.
versa. Yeah. Unless you want to play like super
Hits.
disadvantage and all that sort of shit, which is a bit rubbish.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. Hits. Roll for damage.
Voice.
Nice.
12.
She's back.
Awesome. Okay. You managed to just pull back far enough with the fact that the wall's behind you. Release this arrow, and it goes straight through its arm. And I think that ends your turn.
Yep, it does.
Thorrik, you're up.
The bastard.
Smack him with a hammer.
Hmm?
Spiritual.
Spiritually donk him on the head.
Oh yeah.
With advantage, right?
That hits. Nice. This thing yells as your warhammer just crashes down into its armor, and you see the armor just crack. What are you gonna do next?
Try and smack it.
Go for it.
My
You've got
special
advantage.
work. There we go.
Hits.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Pick your damage.
The left one.
The left button.
Okay, you smash down into the same spot, Thorrik, and you just see blood spurt from the area in its back. And you hear a crunching sound, which you probably have just done more damage to its outer shell.
That's me.
That's you done. Noot, you're up.
Oh, munch it.
Go for it. With advantage,
6
hits.
DC 11.
Doesn't
Con
matter.
save,
Tell me how you want to do it.
Ah! Cover up the back of it, spider climb up its back, and then just pincers right at the base of its neck and cut its head off.
Amazing. So yeah, Lorabella, you can see from the other side, this giant spider just appears on top of this thing behind it, and then suddenly you hear a snip, and its head just falls in front of you. Awesome.
That was fun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
Very
will
nice.
cast mending on Lorabella's armor.
Sure.
Oh, good call.
That repairs a small
So you're-
damage or.
Okay.
So I
Change your
assume
AC
that does
back to that. Okay. Nice.
it. Don't mind
Okay.
me touching this for a moment.
All right. You. What do you want to do now?
Gnimish, do you reckon you can do anything with this thing's hide? It seems pretty
I
tough.
don't know. Well, those claws look pretty tasty. Those mouth claws.
Mouth.
Yes.
This-
I see you're a doctor.
I see,
Yeah.
yes, I see your will.
You're a medical.
I'm gonna prize one of his eyes out and just point it at Lorabella and see if it works when it's dead.
See if she goes down.
It doesn't work.
I just toss it over my shoulder. Then no, alright. Note to self, doesn't work. If we could only keep it alive.
Amazing.
Is anything salvageable on it?
I mean, between the octopus and the Umber Hulk, as you can see, they're just creatures. They've only got what they've got. But the hide of this thing is quite thick.
It's got to be quite rare up above as well if we can.
But why don't
Hold on
you
to it.
all roll me a perception check?
Perception. Where's
Okay.
my perception?
Who am I missing? Just Noot. Okay. Lorabella, roll me a d20. Okay. What are you currently wearing? Lorabella, you looking around, you see that there is a skeleton sort of behind the rocktopus. And there is a There is armor on this thing.
Can we investigate what armor it is?
I think some of you can.
Yeah,
Does it
me
seem
and
to
the
be
dwarf
magic?
would know. Is it just normal armor or is it magic armor? Oh, we would know.
You wouldn't know.
How big is the
if
skeleton?
if we're going to take a little break, I can detect magic. Just to see.
Yeah, I
that-
think we need
that
to
just
take
says
a
if it's
short rest at
magical.
least.
I
Yeah.
can do it as
Yeah.
a ritual anyway, so it doesn't expend
Yeah.
a slot.
Okay.
Unless anyone can identify.
Yeah, so you take 10 minutes. Tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm going to examine the roctopus. Is it indeed a giant roctopus?
It is a giant octopus.
I know it now. And I see it now.
I have
It's
cast
shit AC
magic.
though.
Yeah. Well, my bear's got
It's a
11 as
fucking
well, I
octopus.
think,
It just
so-
looks like a rock. Like it doesn't
Oh,
actually
I
have like.
see. I thought it was like literally made of rocks.
No, it's just
Got it.
it's adapted to living on the earth rather than the water.
Yeah.
So it's
What
just
an idiot.
camouflaged to look like a rock. It doesn't actually have any.
Do I get the impression that we could make some calamari from it?
Absolutely.
Amazing. Let's chop up some tentacles. Just anything that's not a fucking good berry.
Nice. Yeah, even the Umber Hulk, you think that this was like quite a tasty bit of protein you could cook up.
It's very disappointed in what you had.
I
Very
assume
good berries.
from detect magic.
I say it in my
Lorabella's
head, but you
got-
still hear it.
You
armor?
determined that this is a piece of magic armor.
Do we know what type of armor it is, not what type of magic?
It's leather armor.
It's leather. You should probably attune to that, Lorabella. Sit down, spend some time whilst we rest.
Cool.
That
Can you like link it so she can add it?
It is
What's
literally
that?
leather +1, so it's
Nice.
an additional 1 AC.
Swish.
So yes, you can equip that.
Let's go to manage.
What is better than that one?
I think so. Well, you might as well have a look. If not, then we can sell it, right?
Well, if the AC is the same, I would take the magical armor anyway.
Yeah.
You got studded leather, yeah? Which would be +1
God,
AC.
I can't see any.
Because the magical armor will be resistant to like
Yeah.
corrosion and shit.
Just not
yeah.
seeing. Just go to armor. Just type in armor instead, because I don't know how they arrange it. for some reason.
Go to equipment,
It'd be just leather armor.
manage
+1.
equipment.
It
yeah.
wasn't.
Does
So
it come after level?
keep going.
Can I spell it?
Keep going. Let me search around mine. I can't see on yours. Ow.
It's just under leather +1, I think. Oh, no, it's
I mean, to be fair, I don't see it either.
yeah.
I don't know how it's arranged.
Yeah, no, it's leather, comma, +1.
Alright. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just put leather and comma, then you'll find it, babe. So yeah, your AC might be the same, but magic armor's still going to be better.
Like Alex said, it'll be resistant to corrosion. And
Automatically.
game-wise, Rob, did you want to end it here or?
We're going to do probably another 10 minutes and then we're done.
Okay.
Excellent.
Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Hello, I'm
Yeah, I
ready.
think we're good.
Alright, so you've killed this thing, both these things. By the sounds of it, you've made a little fire and you've cooked them up. And Gnimish, Jim just steps up to you and he says, Gnimish, help me cut this. And he starts to cut down on the rope bridge behind you.
Yeah, I'll give him a hand. Yeah, this sounds like a fun game. Ooh, I tell you what. Do you want to see you can cut their side first?
Yeah, sure, he's right up for that. Roll me a straight D20. How much are you betting?
Oh, I'll give it another 5 gold. See if I can win my money back.
Cool. Yep, roll me a D20.
Okay. Here we go. Ready, steady, go! I dropped the knife.
I was going to say use your inspiration, but... it's not
So Jim
gonna
just
happen.
steps up and he just slices in one motion his side of the thing, and then he just giggles as he looks back at you.
So, Gnimish, why are you using a chisel?
Okay, you think it's quite late in the day by this point? What would you like to do?
I mean, we think it's quite late in the day. Okay, so I guess we should probably. If we cut the rope bridge, it seems like good a place as any. But I'll be a bit worried if we don't have a little look through here and make sure there's no more of those things about.
Okay.
I don't know enough about Umberhogs to know if they're gonna run in packs or.
All right, you have a little look. It seems to be clear up to what you can see.
Okay. Lorabella, would you mind doing the old alarm down that corridor somewhere?
I'll web up.
Right, the forwards.
We've
Or
cut the
Web up
bridge
the
behind
sentry.
us. We've cut the bridge behind us, so yeah, somewhere ahead.
We
I'm
might
going to
have
put
go back.
the dog into sentry mode.
Sure, yep. Yep,
Just
still
walking backwards and
defender,
forward and
goes
his
into
head
sentry mode.
spinning rounds.
Nice. Okay, feeling pretty content that you've alarmed one corner, you've cut the bridge behind, you've got the steel defender guarding as well. All of you go to sleep.
Let's
Right
hope we
now,
don't go mad.
all
Huh?
of us.
At your own pace.
D100 time.
No, we'll be fine.
So you sleep. It is dirt you're lying on, so it's at least a little bit softer than some of the stone you have slept on before. You do get your bad dreams. This hasn't really stopped the entire time. And you get your full 8 hours. And let me just drag in some of the NPCs here.
Jim Jar, we did make sure they were in the cave, didn't we?
They're all here. Noot's quietly sort of sitting with Quinn in his pouch, and
Stool.
sorry, stool. Drag these over. I keep thinking of them the same because he was a little cute, cuddly.
Mushroom.
Yes. And
Topsy, you've grown.
you're all asleep. And then
I've dished out the pocket money again for the children.
Enormous.
Is that from today or from?
That's from today, yeah. I'm keeping track of it, and any money that I spend gambling, I seem to be developing a bit of a habit, is coming from my share.
okay. So you wake up and you're starting to stir, and as you're coming to, you hear Eldeth scream.
What?
She's screaming and she's holding her face, and she's standing over Shushar's dead body.
Whoa, what?
His body has been cut up, and you can see his organs, fillets of his flesh arranged, all where he was sleeping.
What the fuck?
And Eldith just
Yeah.
continues to scream. She's holding her face and shaking her head.
I'm
Someone's
gonna go behind her and grab around the mouth.
Yep, sure.
Just try and calm her down. Fuck.
And that's where we're going to leave it.
No, he's sushi now.
The dog fall asleep.
Shuushi.
Shusha.
He's Shuushi.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say when I fall asleep, the dog turns off.
Fuck. Oh no, we lost Shuushi. Oh, well, that's gonna be awkward. We're heading to Fishtown.
And he was sliced open. It's filleted.
His organs and his flesh have just been arranged in a circle on the floor.
Okay.
Game of Thrones style.
It's obviously Prince Derendil. Look, he's bigger than everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Suspicious. Nope, he was sharing a bed with me.
I can't help but notice that Sereth is next to him.
Oh, that's a good timing.
Fucking drow.
Oh, and I wanted to be called Sherlock. Sherlock Gnomes.
Wow. I wonder why he said no to that. Fuck. We're gonna have to get CSI up in this shit.
Wow. Now, does anyone have a magnifying glass?